Rip it. Pulling heat. Let's go. Outcast Hobby Breaks. Rip it. Pulling heat. Let's go. Outcast Hobby Breaks. Rip it. Pulling heat. Let's go. Outcast Hobby Breaks. Rip it. Pulling heat. Let's go. Outcast Hobby Breaks. Outcast! Hobby Breaks. Always bringing the fire. Outcast. Hobby Breaks. Hobby Breaks. Rip it. Pulling heat. Let's go. Outcast Hobby Breaks. Always bringing the fire. Outcast. Hobby Breaks. Hobby Breaks. Rip it. Pulling heat. Let's go. Outcast Hobby Breaks. Always bringing the fire. Outcast. Hobby Breaks. Hobby Breaks. Rip it. Pulling heat. Let's go. Outcast Hobby Breaks. Always bringing the fire. Outcast. Hobby Breaks. Hobby Breaks. Rip it. Pulling heat. Let's go. Outcast Hobby Breaks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday night. It is break night. We have 4 breaks on tap tonight. new music provided by Ryan Tanner, giving it a swing tonight, kind of seeing how it played out. I got some feedback on it. I like it. I want it to go longer. It's like a 1 minute loop. Like our normal intro music, it's like a 5 minute loop. It's like 4.5, I think. But I do like it. I just want more. So, but Brian put that together today for me as a new kind of intro music. It was more specific to us. So it's not bad. It's catchy and it keeps that rock edge to it, which I very much appreciate and enjoy. Be curious with all your all's feedback on what you think of it. If you like it, don't like it. I'm curious what everyone else thinks. You know I'm a people person. Yeah, that's my only thing is I think because we do a 10-minute intro or 10-minute countdown, like I would definitely think I want to stretch it out a bit longer because there's definitely a chorus in there that I feel like that could play into it longer, kind of like the one we have. That way it doesn't like, because I think it looped through like 9 or 10 times on that one. So, but I like it. I do like it. Obviously, you can tell I liked it because I played it. So, but it's very good. All right. Where are we at tonight with the store and everything? Just got to get the tags in for folks. Well, we're going to kick it off tonight with break 2668. That is our top Series 1 hobby and museum collection box. We will then, looks like we should be able to run our mini. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Only 3 tonight. That's odd. We will. Yeah, it's catchy. It's good. So we will run this one. We will run our mini. And then we will probably jump into the Optic Chrome, which is the Optic H2 and the 5 Topps Chrome blaster boxes. From there, we'll probably go into the Bowman Mega Boxes. That still has 1 full spot left in addition to the 2 spots you're getting from the mini. And then we'll finish the night with Optic Football Hobby. Maybe. And why I say maybe is it is Friday night, so we got a lot of little extra time. Obviously, I wasn't 3 for 3 this week. We didn't start on time, but hence goes minis and everything. I picked up some stuff today. So let me get these tags in, and then I will show you some stuff I picked up today. And if you guys want to run a flash break and throw another break in tonight, I have some stuff we could do. Some a little more expensive, something a little cheaper. By the way, the winners, Ethan went to bed at 12:10 Wednesday night. So those who were closest was Tanner and Liam. Ended up at the 11:57. Thomas was the only one that was not over on his. All right, let me get these tags in. So let's break. Oh, geez, here we go with the keyboard. Gotta move my phone because I swear my phone causes interference. Lisa said he's just nuts. Oh, that's good. Aiden's just nuts tonight. 52. Okay. Well, I actually like your choice of 52 better because we've been hitting so much stuff in the 50s. Good Lord, 2070. Kevin, I highly recommend you re-randomize that. Maybe go between 1 and 200 tonight. I mean, you pretty much got one box for a shot on that one. Re-rack. All right, so this break's got Kathy. So Kathy is the benefactor of the random for picking up the Dodgers. She'll get the Dodgers in the museum collection box. Danny Anderson will get the Dodgers in the Top Series 1 hobby box. Billy, Ryan, Brad. What's going on, Hunter? I could show this to you, Hunter, while we're on the stream. Anthony Bell. Once I get these in, Chad Newton, just because it's easy for me to grab at this moment. Kilmer, McCormick, Mr. Mazurek, Ray, Luter, Lynn, Mark, Dennis, Rich, James to 49. I like that one much better. I feel like that keeps you a little bit better in the running tonight. Carlucci. Did I get Thomas on that one? Thomas. Ray, really? Chad. Okay. There you go. Hunter, the card I was messaging you about was that one. No, let's focus because I got a screen in the way of me. That's the card I was referring to. I actually have a Billy Wagner Shadowbox autograph too. All right. I actually got a PSA order back this week. It was a small one I had submitted. So I'll show it to you guys. This one made me sad face. Was a Kobe Bryant card, and it got a 6. Why in the fork it got a 6 is a little beyond me. I thought it would at least do like an 8. So unless I'm horribly, horribly missing on this one. The funny part is there's a corner here that looks buggered like this one right here, but I'm pretty sure I didn't send it like that. But that still doesn't quite understand to me why that is a 6. Makes me kind of want to crack it and send it to Beckett. So anyway, I had another card I subbed. It was for any Jaguar fans. I got a Brian Thomas Jr. downtown graded. I came back at 10. Nice. And here's my real sad face one. It only got a 9. Sad face. I really wanted that to be a 10. I wanted to be 2 for 2 on my kabooms for 10, but I mean, at least it wasn't an 8. So, oh well. My dreams of a 10 Shaq have faded. All right. Yeah, it's definitely going to get cracked. It's 100% going to get cracked. But there's no doubt I'm cracking that. I'll probably just crack it and sell it raw. Then it becomes someone else's problem. All right. So, a couple things I picked up today. So if we want to do a flash break tonight, I have a couple products we could do. One, if you want to go play some NASCAR, I did bring one of these home. Otherwise, this will probably go for a break next week. That would be a cheap break, 10-spot serial number at probably at like 13 a spot. I got my first box of this. I'm still waiting for my case of this, but I got one extra box of these. This just came in. This would be like a 10-spot serial number at 15. Probably like 15. But the other thing, if you guys were interested and you really wanted to go crazy tonight, and these will definitely be breaks next week, I got 2 booster boxes of Pokemon. I've got a Surging Sparks booster box and a Mega Evolution booster box. So these ones are a little more expensive. These would be $30 a spot for random energies. But if you guys want to play with Pokemon tonight, I do have 2 booster boxes. So I do have options. If you guys want to do a flash break or you want to add something in at the end, we can do that. But otherwise, we're going to get started with our first break of the night, which is break 2668. This is Top Series 1 Hobby and Museum Collection. Got one back from PSA one time. They said Said I cut it, but I pulled it from a pack when it was in my late teens. Yeah. Brian would be down for some NASCAR. So you guys tell me in the comment section if you want to add any breaks in tonight. We could do NASCAR. So I got 1 vote for NASCAR, 1 vote for Pokemon. If you guys want to add any other breaks, kind of need a little bit of like a majority count on it in order to run it. Becky's doing 14. I'm just getting your guys' serial numbers down for tonight. 25. Oh, anyways, the Hard Rock. The Hard Rock is definitely my thing. I'm a hard rock, classic rock guy, Brian. So my genres, right? My favorite artists are like AC/DC, Daughtry. I have to look at my phone. I've been listening to. Yeah, you guys want to see what my playlist is? It's kind of goofy. But lately, I've been listening to Our Lady Peace, A Perfect Circle, Oasis, Rage Against the Machine, H.I.M., Garbage, Van Halen, The Cult, Sugar Ray, Limp Bizkit, Imagine Dragons, Leonard Skinner, Power Man 5000. Power Man 5000, I think, Brian, is like kind of like perfect kind of style. Yeah, like I like the hard rock type version. I'm a very hard rock person. So anything in the hard rock arena. So that's kind of my go-to with a lot of my songs. Yeah, Power Man 5000. Like, I think Power Man 5000 is kind of like that perfect mix with you get the electronic but the hard rock. And like I think Power Man 5000 is a very fitting for something like this. That would definitely be my kind of jam, I would say. Be very fitting for here. All right, so Brian Tanner's going 52. Jaws going 11. We got Anthony is going 8. Hunter's going 21. Kevin went to 49. Dennis 76. Kathy, because I'm 10 seconds off, I didn't say hi before. Hi again. 76 for Dennis. Mike's going 43. Kathy went 49 as well. James 36. Liam's going 19. Anthony is going 67. Hard rock is definitely good stuff. Yeah, Metallica is good too. I wouldn't mind seeing Pantera. Yeah, I saw Daughtry and Three Doors Down together. I have a video. We have a video of them. It was very sad that he passed away. Singer of Dope has paid tribute to Rob as the new Robo version. Interesting. Mike F 125. All right, so a little update to our format for our serial number giveaway. So I did change some of the ranges. Guesses between numbers 1 and 10 will now only get you $2 of break credit. We have seen an absurd amount of number ones lately showing up, but we're also rewarding you that if you happen to get we get a 1-on-1 that night, you would get $10 in break credit. Numbers between 11 and 99 are still the same. You get $5 in break credit. Anything over 99 would be 10. The other thing is that if we go through a break and we do not hit a numbered card for anybody in terms of nobody's guesses for numbers happen to hit and get somebody any break credit, we will do a giveaway at the end of the break for $5 in break credit. We'll have you guys enter in the comments section. I will take that list, throw it into a randomizer and a duck race, and you guys will then fight it out for who gets a $5 break credit, and we will do that for every break that we do. Kobe 13 and John S 32. So last time before it was Ethan was one staying awake. Now it's Aiden, because Aiden's the one in the background now, just not wanting to go to sleep. All right, here we go. We're going to do Series 1 to kick it off. Last break was okay with Series 1. We did finally hit an auto, which is an Ozzy Albies auto. It's not too bad. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. So it's funny. I have a weird... So I'm kind of... You could say it's hypocritical, or you could say you agree. I know there's a lot of rockers out there that have done bad things and just maybe aren't the best people, make great music, but they're not one of the kind of people that you would want to make your kid role model off of. Where I have such a trouble with people is when they portray themselves as good people who are like role models to kids, and they end up being complete scumbags like we expected them to be. I think we've talked about this before, but I have a trouble with Dave Grohl now. I used to love the Foo Fighters, but his misdoings really put a very solid distaste in my mouth. All right, we're going to start with our Mojo packs. As usual, we got a Juan Soto Mojo. Mark McGwire. Ooh, Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. That's going to Danny. Very nice. And a Fernando Tatis. It looks like it should... I feel like it's like pink, but it's not numbered. So... I have such a hardship with like when you model yourself as I'm a good person, I have a great family. I had such a Kathy, you have the Dodgers for museum. The best box, for instance, your top spot after the random, you were going to get the Dodgers in museum. 68. So I had such a hard time with like when he found out that not only did he cheat on his wife, but he fathered a child with another woman. And unfortunately, I had been to some of their concerts and actually saw that he had his daughter on his screen, and I was like, I can't. He cheated on his wife and fathered another child. And he has multiple kids too. And this is not that far after they lost Taylor Hawkins too. If you actually back up when the kid was being born to when he had to father, it really wasn't that far off. So it's just all of this is like I said, if he was like, hey, I drink, I do drugs, I'm not a great person, don't care, it's like, well, you expect what you expect, but when you're like, I'm a family guy, I bring my kids on tour, they sing on stage with me, I'm like, I can't. Like, I was the same way with Tiger Woods. I thought Tiger Woods was like a role model to society, and then nope. Thought he appreciated everything. Nope. Pass. He may do it now, but it's hard for me to get over that. Just having two kids and just the way I was brought up. Schwarzenegger did the same. I don't actually remember that one, but I believe you. And it's not to say that people can't make amends. It's hard for you to support somebody in the same way. Tiger Woods tanked to me. Yeah, I agree. Like when they're all like, Tiger Woods is coming back, I'm like, nah, I don't really care. He can just retire at this point. I wasn't sad when his career went down the garbage. I'm like, that's karma, man. It's kind of funny because people actually use Derek Jeter as a good example. And I think Derek Jeter even came out of it. He said, they're like, Derek Jeter, great role model for a baseball player on the field. Everything is. But Derek Jeter, he said he made no qualms about what his life was outside. It wasn't like he was out doing drugs, but he wasn't going to tell you that he was a family man that was raising kids and this and that. And people basically respected him as an athlete on the field, but then just, he is what he is as a person off the field. And that's kind of where that came up. So, kid with his cleaning lady. Wasn't that in Mr. Deeds? Was Mr. Deeds making fun of that? All right, here we go. Your first quarter of a box for Series 1. We're going to go through like the rookies as usual. Garcia, Ian Seymour, Rodriguez. There's an Alex Freeland for the Dodgers on the throwback. Avila, Casey Mize, Carson Williams. I think it's also because I'm a very straightforward person. Oh, that's cool, Chad. I'm a super straightforward person. As I tell you is what I mean. There's no reading between the lines. First number card of the night going to the Pirates. 101 of 250. That's going to Luderman. Cam Devaney. I think that's why I have such a hard time with like what happened with celebrities and stuff like that. Just people you want to be your role models. Yeah, I got SmackDown on the side. What's funny is like AJ Styles is a great example of a guy that I think should be a great role model. And that's kind of why Aiden's kind of named after him. If any of you ever noticed, AJ Styles' side has AJ written there. But if you look at his side, he's got tattoos of numbers and their dates on his side. All of the dates on the side of AJ Styles is his birthdays of his kids. You're going to SmackDown next Friday? Nice. So we won't see you on the stream, or you better be giving us some live updates, or be like waving something so we can see you. You met Phillip Rivers? Or who'd you meet? Mankind? Kumar Rocker? Troy Johnston? Samuel Basallo, rookie. Jacob Mizorowski. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the big ticket player. Augustwara. Yeah, I agree with you, Hunter. I feel like it's the backhouse. I don't feel like they have any great storylines going right now. Jack Caglione, base rookie for the Royals. Like there's not a storyline I'm really entrenched in right now. Kennedy Corona, the masked man again. Better have an Outcast Hobby Break sign. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be funny. You know what the funny part is? I'm wondering something's going to come out about having a tribute night for AJ. Like, I feel like something's going to happen. I don't know what, but I feel like something's going to go down. Either he's going to like unretire or somebody's going to try and fight him. Like, I don't see it. It's way too being promoted for it to just be an AJ tribute night and then it's over. I don't believe it's going to be just that. Warning burnable. David Ortiz triple. I'm just not a Sami Zayn fan. I don't care for Sami. Ooh, stickers is a good idea. I like that, Liam. That's fine. I've just watched WWE for so long. It's funny. I actually heard some people with AEW saying that the blood and gore and some of the was getting a little much. Some of the things Moxley was doing was getting a really was getting a little too grotesque even for the networks. The whole box thing being delivered at Chamber. Obviously, there's a theory that the box is Jericho. I think oh God, I do remember that one. Like the box has got to be somebody, but I mean, it's weird though. Like is the box. It can't be a person because they'd be not breathing by that time. By the way, I want to thank everybody. We had 25 viewers at one point tonight. So we got 24 people on. How many numbers do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 numbers in our serial number giveaway, and I have 24 people watching, which means there are 7 people that are watching right now that could be winning free break credit, and you haven't yet. If you have not entered our serial number giveaway, all you need to do is put a number in the comment section, and you could win yourself some free break credit. Simple as that. You don't even need to be in a break, and it lasts all night long. So get your numbers in if you haven't done so already. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just put a number in the comment section, and then you might find out later. That's not a bad idea, Liam. Can we get a different type of surprise? Yeah, right? Is Sting coming back? Are we going to pull the box off like they did with Seth Rollins all those years ago, and it's going to be Sting in there? Yeah, like the Masked Man again just feels like we're just running it back again. It's like, change it up again. I don't know. I think also I've lost a little edge because AJ's not wrestling. And I really watched it a lot because AJ was wrestling. Mariners, Langoliers. Felix Batista, Trey Turner, Grant Taylor. Here was my feelings. If Charlotte won tonight, somebody was betraying somebody at Chamber between her and Alexa. Yes, you did, Liam. Your break credit has been updated in the sheet. Michael Bush, Travis Adams, Peyton Toll on the rainbow foil. I mean, Chamber's an opportunity for young talent to get in there, make their name, and then lose. Christian Moore. I mean, Kiana James is not winning Chamber. Maximo Acosta, rookie. Dieter Fuentes, rookie. Bring back the shave your head match. Oh, Lord. Byron Buxton, greatest hits. Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. Mason Barnett. 282 of 399. That is a Matt Shaw rookie cup. Hey, we got 2 numbered cards. That's more than we got last time. Bean's probably getting a relic. I can't wait for WWE 2K. I got pre-ordered. Nice. He was just on, I think because of Kiana's performance in the Rumble, they gave her a little run. Yeah, I would probably say that too. Actually, did you hear? They were chanting her name because she lifted Nia up tonight and did a pretty impressive move with her. Cody Freeman, rookie. So she got a bit of a pop from that one. Jacob Maurice. So she got a little pop on that one. Peyton Toll, rookie. Lawrence Butler. Andrew Lara. Oh, attitude area, you just can't. That's the thing is, like, these guys are just, we're missing the good mic guys. Scott, I gotta be honest, I'm a little tired of Cody. I'm tired of seeing Cody. I'm tired of Cody being in the title picture now. Cody's best runs was when he wasn't fighting the title. Cody, when he did the rivalry with Seth in the Elimination Chamber, when he tore his pack and everything, like, that meant a lot more. I kind of over his chasing the title thing right now. I mean, when him and Jay won the tag titles and they were hammered on the press box stand, that was fun. I don't like Dominic. And it's not that I don't like Dominic because he's a heel. I just don't like Dominic. The one credit that I have to give to Gunther that I have to respect is Gunther doesn't cheat typically. I mean, the whole thing with him and AJ and how he faked the tap out, but no one saw it. That was a bit of a heel move for sure. But Gunther just beats you. So I do like Obi. I think Obafemi is definitely a beast, and I think he's going to do well. But they've got to keep him. They've got to keep Obafemi up. They can't let him his domination. Like Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar, that's a showstopper event. Obafemi versus Brock would be absolutely badass. But he's got to face those power guys. That's fair. I know a lot of people do like Dirty Dom. I got you, Chad. Yamamoto. I don't know. Like they had some good runs in there. AJ just made everybody look good. Jose Altuve on the rainbow foil for the Astros. Notani, Royce Lewis. What's up, Ken? 32. You got it, man. Betts, Jacob Young. Barry Larkin for the Reds. Ken going for 32. I'm going to put you down. Lisa hasn't jumped in and put her serial number in yet. Dirty Dom can't really become he has to be, if he ever got really, really liked, he's got to be like the anti-hero. I'm a Yankees fan, Anthony. I'm a Yankees fan. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Giants fan and a Devils fan, but I don't follow hockey that much. My top two sports right now. Wait, there's Oba on TV. I must be ahead of you. Because I got, or no, I'm behind you. That's why. I saw Oba earlier. He was just fighting Kit Williams. I've got right now, it's the Damian Priest, Mello, Trick Williams. McCutcheon, Chase Burns, rookie. Phillies, Kikuchi, Chandler. Right now, my top sports I've been watching is... we got to fight, Anthony. We got to fight because I'm a Knicks fan, and you know how the Knicks and Pacers don't get along. Nelson, Jeffers. I say that laughingly, jokingly. Astros, Bobby Witt. Whoa, that one got stuck. For the Nationals, 40 of 50. This is why you have playmats down. 40 of 50. Any 40s tonight? That thing literally stuck to the back of that card. That is a Shinosku Augustwara. Oh, I'm way behind? Okay. I was going to say he was out there beating up Kit Williams. Nationals tonight was going to, I believe, Thomas, wasn't he in that? Who had the Nationals? Thomas Iams had it. Congrats, Thomas. I mean, I have become a very big basketball fan in the last couple of years because A, the Knicks finally actually got a good team, and B, the games have been very exciting. This year's, I've just found the basketball to be much more enjoyable. The pace is quicker. The 3-pointers are better. Basketball has been like, I have NBA League Pass because of how good basketball's been. I'm a big NASCAR fan. So I would say I'm a NASCAR first, basketball second, baseball third. Baseball and football are kind of in a tie because the Giants have been absolutely atrocious. And the Yankees have been kind of mid-card right now. And then hockey last. I don't follow baseball and football as much as I'm doing with basketball right now. Below, Cole Young, Mason Miller, Jack Leiter, Drew Gilbert, Riley Green, Josh Smith, O'Neal Cruz, Rodriguez, Donovan, greatest hits, Mike Trout, Joe Rock, Kyle Freeland, Contreras, McLean, Harris, Friedel, Duvall, Siegler, Burke, Mizorowski, A's, Brian Bello, and Bogarts. LeBron is not coming to the Wizards. No, there's no way he is going to go to the Wizards. I think I'll go back to Hunter's comment. Looking forward to Roman, Punk, Oba, Lesnar, Dom, Finn, LA Knight, legit push. I think the thing I feel bad about for Finn is Finn's wrestling Punk at Elimination Chamber for the title, and you already know that Finn's going to lose because they're not going to take the title off of Punk before Mania. That's what I hated when Cody won the title after WrestleMania. The first guy he fought was AJ. Everybody knew it would have been such a head turner, and it probably would have actually been much more captivating if AJ actually beat Cody after Mania, but ended up just being AJ and Cody just doing great matches. But AJ was always going to lose. AJ's taken so many losses, it's ridiculous. And he's such a better wrestler than so many of the other people he wrestles against. So Finn, like, I thought for a second they were going to do a face turn for Finn. But he, now he's kind of gone back to the heel turn. It's like, where were we going with that? We've lost control. So I feel bad for Finn from that respect. He's never been the same or gotten the same push ever since he won the title and had that shoulder injury. He just lost all his momentum after that. My thoughts on the 23-11 winning. Well, you're not winning the NASCAR race. It's good. I mean, they should win. You want parity in NASCAR for sure. Oh God. Remember when he was doing the prayers behind him? That AJ is such a great performer. That's why I think he's so good. No, I don't want to see Roman with the title anymore, or not for any long streaks. Joey Bart, Dylan Smith, rookie. I'm glad they're actually moving the title around a bit. We don't need another 6-year title reign from somebody. Alex Freeland, rookie. Mike Trout profiles. Colby Thomas, rookie. Unless it's AJ. Give the title for AJ for 6 years. Roman Anthony, rookie. Nito Kolick. Lizardo Estrada, rookie. Wells, Brady House, rookie. It's kind of funny. So Roman Reigns and I both share something in common. Roman and I both have the same type of leukemia. Because Roman took that time off. That was an Otto Kemp rookie, Kyle Tucker. It was pretty easy for me to figure out he had CML, and that's what I have too. Tristan English, rookie, because his therapy is basically he relapsed. Will Banfield, rookie, which is what I did. And it was literally Owen Cassie, rookie. Mayer. Preto, Contez. Jeremiah Jackson, Zach Maxwell. Dude, I've been alive for, what year did I get diagnosed? 2008, I think, right now. So I'm going on, I got it starting in 2007. Or is it, I think I got it in 2008 and I got diagnosed in 2009. I got diagnosed in 2009, but we think I got 2008. So 18 years now? 18 years of leukemia. Bryce Harper and Baez. So the leukemia went from being the worst type of leukemia you could have to being the best type if you had to have it, because now it's managed by a pill. My leukemia, which is the same as Roman Reigns, is based on you have a genetic defect in your DNA. It's called a Philadelphia chromosome. And what happens is your white blood cells don't so you have an equilibrium in the body, and like white blood cells have a life cycle. Well, your body makes immature white blood cells, and so what happens, they start to overpopulate your bloodstream and starts pushing out all the healthy cells. So because of that, you get fat cells pushed out, platelets, and eventually red blood cells, so you die from the inside out. But the medication now, empty box, it basically prevents the DNA from producing the white blood cells. so that basically everything else is normal in your body. It was kind of funny was they found out because I had 143,000 white blood cells and your body's only supposed to have 10,000. My first question to my doctor was when he says, you have 143,000 white blood cells. My reply was, so I'm Wolverine? And he said, no, unfortunately they don't work. And I went, oh, well, get them out of me, doc. Then they're no good to me. That was how I handled that situation. A couple thick cards here. I like thick cards here. All right, so let's take the two back. Start there. We got 8 of 150. That is a Francisco Lindor. I just need the title in the hands of someone who at least shows up majority of shows. Rowan just doesn't have the time at this point, but he earned that. I agree. It was bad when he wasn't showing up. It was really bad. 8 of 150, Francisco Lindor going to the Mets. And 172 of 199. That is a Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. Yeah, we just don't have that captivating person on the mic. Okay, what's going on with Johnny Gargano? What's with him like being laid out all the time? I don't understand what's... Is it because we lost... He lost to Tommaso Ciampa there. All right. Let's see. So first one. All right. So this is going to be a base card. It's going to be another Lindor. And your first hit. Let's go to the back because the back should be a relic. Your first depression. Your first relic card from the box. So this should be our one relic. So it looks like we have a bonus hit. 49 and 99. Oh, we had some 49ers in that one. Kathy and Kevin. You each are going to get $5 break credit. Congrats to you guys. 49 and 99. Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubbies. Picked up Billy Ryan. Very nice, Billy. Billy's actually been on a little bit of a heater, getting a couple hits out of some boxes lately. Next week, starting on Wednesday, you guys are going to hear another voice in the room. No, they're not the voices in my head. There's too many of them there as it is. You guys are going to hear our good friend Daniel. He's going to be showing up here starting on Tuesday. So he'll be joining our Wednesday and Friday night streams this week. All right. Let's go. I'm going to go middle because it's a thin card in the middle. For the Toronto Blue Jays, we're going to get a Will Wagner. 9. Yeah, good. That was a good switch. I gave you a good recommendation of that. 9 of 149, Will Wagner for the Toronto Blue Jays. We have 2 thick cards. So one's a patch auto and the one's something else. Good timing with that one because he's about to make his entrance. Daniel is the worst. All right, let's go. I'm going to go bottom. Interesting. For the Miami Marlins, this came off an $8 spot. For Mike Kilmer, Dontrell Willis, 125. Oh, Mike Formick, 125. You just got yourself $10 break credit. Congrats, Mike. 125 of 240 and going to the Miami Marlins. Mike Kilmer gets the card. Mike Formick gets the break credit. Congrats, Mike. All right, let's see what this bonus hit is. Last time we had a bonus hit, it was a 101. Well, that ain't going to work. Lord. Someone's got to QC these top loaders. All right. And the last card out of this. What direction are we going? This way. This is going to the Cardinals. Ooh, Albert Pujols. Ooh, it's a dual. Wow. 4 of 49 for the Cardinals. How about a dual relic legends? Albert Pujols, Yadier Molina. Dual player primary quad relic. Damn. Nice one going to the Cardinals. Who is the Cardinals tonight? Cardinals went to... Why can I not find them on my list? Rich Schaefer. Damn nice hit there. Very nice. Yeah. Which is kind of a weird big match. Sounds good. Glad you enjoyed it, Mike. And obviously check back for more break credit throughout the night. And check the break credit list. Yeah, we'll do this one again on Monday. As long as I have Museum and as long as I have Series 1 hobbies, I'm just going to kind of keep this one running because this one has yielded some of the best results I think we've had so far with not wasting our time doing endless Series 1 and, wow, we have 26 watchers tonight. Welcome all. I'll go over the rules about the serial number giveaway for anybody who's new watching the stream tonight. All right, we got 8 of 150, Francisco Lindor, Christian Campbell, 172, 199, base Roman Anthony, Mizorowski, and Jack Caglione. Cag wants to run away from me. Our hits, we had 40 of 50 on the Agasawara going to Thomas Iams for the Nationals. Matt Shaw, that was 282 with 399. Cam Devaney, 101 of 250. I put into the EQL for it. I don't know if I won it or not. Shohei Ohtani on the Mojo. I have not seen a results of the EQL. I put in for 2 boxes of it, but I don't think they sent the results out for that yet. I did buy 10 boxes of Select Hobby from Panini's website today. Let me see. Normally, if I hit, it'll be in my orders from Topps. Oh, not that button. This button. The problem I have with Gilded is outside of... there's my orders. I don't have a confirmed order yet, but I don't have a you didn't win it email yet either. All right. All right, let's just finish this. We got a Dontrelle Willis, 125 of 240 for the Marlins. Will Wagner, that is 9 of 149 for the Blue Jays. Pete Crow Armstrong, 49 and 99 for the Cubbies, and the quad relic dual player Albert Pujols, Yadier Molina, game used memorabilia, 449. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. I'm going to bring up the boxes. We are going to do H2 Ash with 83. All right, I'll make the same note that I made at the earlier of the break. I do this. So for all of our newbies that have joined us tonight, if you have never been in a break stream with me before, we do a little thing called serial number giveaway. Serial number giveaway, the way it works is you just put a number in the comment section. If it's a number between 1 and 10, that happens to be the serial number of the card, you win yourself $5 in break credit, or sorry, $2 in break credit. If it's a number 11 through 99, you win $5 in break credit. If it's a number above 99, you win $10 in break credit, as a couple people won break credit from the last break. All you have to do is put a number in the comment section. That's all you got to do. You do not have to be in any breaks, and you don't have to stay on the stream all night. It is active and available for the entire night that we run breaks. At Sean for 26, Ash for 83. Hey, Sean, if you're coming by, I would highly recommend to come tomorrow because the weather is supposed to be absolutely terrible Sunday. I think we're supposed to go from rain, freezing rain, into we're supposed to get like 3 to 4 inches of snow on Sunday. Last I checked, and going with 18. So if you can come by tomorrow, that would be superb. I would appreciate that. I'll show you if it's still the same or if it's changed. Yeah, we had 60 degrees today, and we're going to get 4 inches of snow Sunday. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, I threw this up earlier. Let's check the store here real quick. We're going to walk through the store real quickly, show you what's still available out there tonight that you can pick up if you want to. That's what we're going to go check right now. Again, anything that you're looking for breaks for us, you can find in the featured tab, as I pin something to the featured tab. So as you're in our group, okay, sounds good. I want to make sure you get that Shedeur Sanders card too. Sean traded his Luther Burden III Sunday Kings card for Shedeur Sanders downtown, which was a pretty solid trade. All right. Let's take a look through the store. So if you're ever looking for where our breaks are, where our minis are, and because you lost it in the store, you can always go and find them in our featured tab. So right now, there's a spot taken right there. In our mini, we currently have 3 spots, except Mr. Kilmer took spot 9. So I'm going to go ahead and get him inputted there. So we have 2 spots left in our mini. I will run this mini once we kind of get through some of these announcements. This will guarantee the remaining breaks for tonight to run. That includes all breaks. So I'm going to put Mr. Kilmer in number 9. Sean, did you send your mini payment in, by the way? Since you're on here? Yes, you did. I'll mark you off. I got you. No. So we will run this, but I do have 2 spots left in this mini. So if you want to try and get yourself into this mini, it is $16 a spot. We are doing top 12. These are spots in either the Bowman Megas, the Optic Hobby Box, or Optic Chrome. That's this break right here that we're about to run. You can find those, and you can get for $16. You might get one of these teams. The Op Browns and Optic Hobby is a $60 team, and a bunch of other teams are $30 or $40. So some decent opportunity in there. Is Mike grabbing another one? Okay, you just said same. Okay. So we have 2 spots left in our mini. That will run. So if you want one, you can put a comment in the comment section, and we'll get you in. Other things for breaks tonight, as I scroll down. We do have our 4 box. This is 4 boxes of 2025. Yes, it is. I'll scroll down to that and show you that too, Kevin. This is a 2025 4 times. What's up, Ray? 4 times Bowman Draft Mega Boxes PYT. 2 of the spots in the mini are going to be in here. We have 1 spot left. It is $29 a spot, and you can still pick a team. So the only teams that have been taken are the Yankees, Rangers, White Sox, Reds, Blue Jays, and A's and Cardinals. You cannot pick the Pirates. You cannot pick the Nats. All other teams are still in play. So if you want to get into a 4-box Bowman Mega Box, that will be the break following this one. Going to the other break, this break is filled, and that's the one that's up right now. So we'll run the random for the Giants after we do that mini. And we just did the baseball one. The other break that's up right now is this, which is our Optic Football Hobby Box. We have 2 teams that are still available in addition to the mini. We have the Titans at 40, and we have the Chiefs at 40. I am open to listening offers from if somebody wants to make an offer on the Chiefs or the Titans, but that will probably be the last break for the night. And that is going to do that. Which break? All the breaks are going to run tonight, right? Everything will run tonight. And you're at 15. The other thing I threw out before we get into running the mini is I did pick up a couple boxes today. If we wanted to run a flash break for our 5th break tonight, I have a box of select NASCAR. Becky's Chiefs for 30. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do that. Chiefs for 30, Becky. You got it. I will put you down. Put you literally in live as we're looking. You can do that. Becky, Chiefs for 30. All right, Becky, you're in. So we just have the Titans left on that one. If we wanted to do a flash break tonight, I have a 2025 Prospect Edition. It would be a 15-spot serial number break, or 10-spot, $15 serial number break. We have a NASCAR Select box. It would be a serial number break, 10-spot for $13 a spot. We could do a combo. We could do a NASCAR Prospect Edition for $28. 10-spot serial number break. Or if you guys want to go really off the cliff, these will be up for breaks next week. I did pick up 2 Pokemon booster boxes. These would either be both of these would be 30-spot, 10-spot random energies, but we have a Surging Sparks and a Mega Evolution. We will be doing these next week for certain. So I've had 2 votes for Pokemon, 1 vote for NASCAR. I don't know if Chad's voting for Pokemon or if he's just laughing at the Pokemon, but if we wanted to add a break tonight, we could do that. Any of those. I do not have any Ascended Heroes, or is it Ascended Heroes? I do not have any of the stuff that released today. We're always a little bit behind on it. So, all right, last call for mini spots at 16 a spot. If nobody wants to take them, I'm going to set up the duck race, and I will take the last 2 mini spots if nobody wants them. So while I'm setting that up, I'll give you guys a couple seconds to let me do this. I'm going to scroll up to that mini. All right, so those are the spots that are left. So if anybody wants spot 16 or 19, you can say so in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to close it with my name. All right, so I had 1 for NASCAR, 1 for Prospects. I had 2, 3 people for Pokemon. I would need a couple more folks for Pokemon before I would run it. Brian, you want a mini? Manco. Okay, well, Manco just took 19, so you're going to get 16. All right, we'll close that mini down now. You guys go ahead and send those payments in, and we will run that. So Brian's going to take 16. All right. So I'm going to switch this screen over. We're going to hide that one for a second. All right, mini is full. All right, so you guys just go ahead and send your break credit. All right, just guys send your payments in, and we will get that one run. We're going to do a, let's see. We're going to do a monster race. We haven't done a monster race in a few. All right, let me get these names in here. All right, we'll do 1 minute on the clock for the monster race. I like mixing it up now and again. We can do that, Mango. I will notate that in my sheet. All right, let's do this. I've seen more names for Pokemon. So we're going to post a Pokemon flash break. Do not pay until it's full, because if we don't fill it, well, I guess do pay. Do pay, because if you guys jump out and we run this as the last break tonight, I need you guys to pay. So, all right. So those of you who want to do a Pokemon break, I've got enough interest that I see people wanting to do it. So we're going to do a Pokemon flash break. It is a 10 spot. It is 30 a spot, because those boxes are really expensive. Randy took the L? Wow. That is weird. Okay. So Pokemon would be 30 a spot. We can decide when we get to the break whether we want to do Mega Evolution or the Surging Sparks. I might do Mega Evolution and save Surging Sparks for next week. Okay, sounds good. I trust you. All right, so Ray, you said you wanted 2. Ray, we're not going to have you guys pick a spot. I'm just going to have you randomly put it in, and I'm going to random your names and random. So Ray Santana for 2. Oh, I'm sure it's something gimmicky. Or something goofy. All right. So Ray, I got you in for 2. I think we're going to do the Mega Evolution. So Ray said he would do 2 spots for Pokemon. Mr. Mazurek said he would do a Pokemon. I'm assuming so you guys just confirm before I write your names down. Just confirm, yes, you're in for Pokemon. So we'll do a Pokemon Slash, 10 spot, random energy. That will be our 5th break tonight. Booster box. It'll be a booster box of Mega Evolution, 30. Just give me how many spots you want. I'm gonna random the list because it's gonna be hard for me to track. So it's just gonna be a straight fill, and then I'll random the list on what spots you get. All right, Mr. Mazurek says he's in. Mike Kilmer. Ray, you want 2 spots, right? 2 spots. Mark wants 3 spots. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna write these down quickly. Ray wants 2 spots. Wow, this is gonna fill fast. Ray's got 2 spots. Mike Kilmer for 1. I'm doing this in order as I see it. Mike Kilmer for 1. Mark Hudson for 3. Okay, cool. All right, so you guys definitely go ahead and send those payments in then. After Mark, we had Chad for 1. And yep, 3 spots. I got you down, Mark. And Sean just closed it. Okay, that fills it. All right, we are doing a Pokemon break tonight. All right, we are Phil. So, guys, go ahead and get those payments in. It's $30 a spot. I've got Ray for 2, Phil for 1, Mike Kilmer for 1, Mark Hudson for 3, Chad for 1, and Sean Stickle for 2. That will be break 26. This will be break 2671. So that'll be the last break of the night. All right, thanks, guys. Well done. I have it. It is set aside. So you guys go ahead, send me a comment. Let me know that you have sent your payment in the comment section, and I will check you off. All right. Sean, you have a nice hit today in Pokemon. What did you hit today? All right, I'm going to get this mini up now. That was way faster than I expected. You guys crushed that one. Geez, I might have to go get more booster boxes. Thank you, Phil. I'll check you off. 30. 30 a spot. All right, I got Phil checked off. Ray's checked off. Thank you, Ray. Mark's checked off for his 3. Thank you, Mark. All right, let's get this monster race up. You guys absolutely rock. Seriously, I might have to go buy more booster boxes. I bought 2 today because I wasn't sure how it was all going to feed, and I'm like, oh, all right. All right. We have our mini. We are running top 12 are getting into a spot in a break. So we got 1 minute on the clock. You guys can see your monsters who are in here. We are ready. We are set. You got 3 new ETBs. Nice. Drop. Yeah, I did not. Lisa said when she went to Target, she said that they had 70 ETBs. They sold out in 20 minutes. Basically, everywhere around here said they sold out of the ETB super fast. From our history that we found is the first week is always absolutely nuts. Lisa goes to Target like every morning, and she basically waits till like she'll hit stuff when they do the restock in the morning, because she's always there pretty much right when Target opens anyways, because she does shift in Instacart. But she eventually gets to it. It's always like a week or 2 later. So Brian Tanner, are you literally going to hold the lead this whole one, or are you going to slip back? Oh, he's slipping. He's slipping. He's slipping. Is he going to keep it? It's close. It's close. Oh, he lost the lead. Dennis Guzalek is your winner in the mini. All right, let's see where everybody filled out here. Your top 12 coming out of this is going to be Dennis, Brian, Mark, Kenneth, Chad, Brian, Becky, Mark, Menko, Becky, Anthony, Chad, Becky, Mike Kilmer, Hunter Dunn, Brad, Sean, Mark, and Ricky. I am sorry. You guys did not make the cut for this one. I'm going to put this in the... You guys can see what you got and where you ended up. And I will share now. All right. And here's what you win. All right. I'm going to close the monster race to get rid of that. All right. So this is what you guys won for. Did you get anything in baseball? I don't remember, Ray. I'd have to go back and look at that one. All right, so here is where you guys have fallen out. Dennis Guzalek's going to get the Browns in the Optic Hobby. Brian Tanner's going to get the Browns in the Optic Chrome. Mark Hudson's going to get a Bowman Mega Spot. Mark Hudson's going to get the Dolphins. Kenneth is going to get the Colts. Chad Nugent is going to get the Saints in the Optic Chrome. Brian Tanner is going to get the Titans in the Optic Chrome. Becky is going to get the Cardinals in the Optic Hobby. Mark Hudson, Panthers Optic Hobby. Mango in the Patriots Optic Hobby. Becky's going to get the Bucks in Optic Hobby. And Anthony Bell, you are going to get the last Bowman Mega Spot. So Mark Hudson and Anthony Bell, I need you to go over to the Bowman Mega Break, and I need you guys to pick teams for that one. Chad, the Saints are a very good team to have. If you get a Tyler Shuck out of this, that's big money. Someone trade me for Bowman Mega. If you get a Tyler Shuck out of that H2 box or a Drew Brees auto out of Topps Chrome, that's big money. You sent me. All right. And Chad, I see Should have just spotted it. You still could. There still is one open spot in it. Just saying. All right, so Anthony and Mark Hudson, I need you guys to go pick teams. Mark, you cannot pick the Nats. Nats are locked. I would have replied to your comment, Mark, and go, no. Mark, you didn't pay attention when I went through the group page. All right, we're gonna run an Italian brain rot for the Giants for this break coming up. So let me get that one set up here. That's going to be break 2669. We'll do a 30-second Italian brain rot on this one. That's interesting, Sean. Anthony, you want the Mets? Mets you can do. I will get you in that for the Mets, Anthony. I only bought 4 megas of Bowman draft because I really wasn't sure how they were going to fall out. I was kind of weary on them. So. All right. So Bowman's going at the one left. Why is it still binging at me? Mark's going with Dodgers. Okay. Mark's got Dodgers. So we do have one spot left in Bowman draft. All right. Thank you guys for getting that one filled. Appreciate it. All right. Let me get the names in this. Yep. I got you now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to unpin the mini off of the featured tabs. Oh, Kevin. Yes. Break credits can be found. I'll retag you in the break credits one too. But break credits can be found in the featured tab. I'll tag you in that so you can see it. You can show the group what I pulled out of an ETB. I only opened one. Okay. Let me see. You sent me a text of it? You did. Oh. Sean pulled that. How much is that worth? Is that the SIR one? Is that like the most sought after one? That's pretty sweet. Are we grading it? That's pretty cool. I guess that was a pretty sweet hit. All right, let's get this in. Let me get these mini spots updated. So for this mini, Colts went to Kenneth. Hey, I can actually tag him. Saints in this one went to Chad. Dolphins went to Mark. Titans went to Brian Tanner. And the Browns in this one went also to Brian Tanner. All right. We are good. We've got everyone in. That's a really cool hit. So Sean, what's the value on that card? I mean, it's got to be at its highest right now since that set literally just came out. Okay. Yeah, bring it by tomorrow. We can take a look. All right. Got the Italian brain rot. So top 6 are going to get the Giants. Spot 1 is going to get the Giants in the Optic H2. And then the remaining 2 through 6 are going to get the Giants in the football chrome boxes. Let me go ahead and get your brain rot 550-ish. That's not bad. Honestly, I would tell you, I don't know if I would grade it or if I would just bring it to the card show next week because you would have a lot of people probably want to pay big bucks for that card at that card show because there's so many Pokemon sellers at that show. All right, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Everyone's in there. Good luck, everybody. This is for the Giants, and you're off. It's a catchy song, and then at some point, then it starts not being catchy. 26. And our winner, Mark Hudson, will get the Giants in this one. Menko, Becky, Spencer, Jack, and Hunter. You guys will all each get the Giants in one of the 5 chrome boxes. These are my last 5 chrome boxes, by the way, of that case. We are at the end of the top chrome. Give me 1 second, and I will get all of our sheets ready to roll. Copy that list. You know, if Randy Orton had lost to Aleister Black, though, I've got to say I'm maybe not surprised at some point because Black has been taking so many losses lately that his credibility in the ring has really been tarnished. All right, there is your thing, and let's kill that. All right, so the last thing I need to do is just put the tags in for everybody in this break. Homepage. All right. Oh, I said home. All right. There we go. Come on, catch up. Oh. So it was. Well, but I still think the same is like Black has been taking so many L's lately. Like he's really been taking a ton of L's. I want Orton to win I think Orton needs to win the title because Orton is great on the mic and he's such a dynamic person. I think he needs to go and break now it's Cena's record. I think he's done a lot for other wrestlers, and I think he needs his break again. Hell, when Orton, do you guys remember the Orton Randy rivalry when the Orton McIntyre rivalry when Orton was the heel and McIntyre was the face? Like that was a big, huge rivalry. Or I think Orton did win the belt in that one too, at least once. I need KO back. I need KO to come back. Ooh, that could be who's in the box. You guys think of that? Kevin Owens could be in the box. Yeah. Throw everybody off there. Kevin Owens comes in and just wrecks everybody. That would be cool. I'd be down for a little bit of KO action at Elimination Chamber. The dude looks so old in that Cena. relinquished. I don't think he ever got out of mid-tier. When he left WWE, he went to being more of a mainstream person in AEW. The only time Black was on top was when he was in NXT. They have not handled, I don't know. I feel like they haven't handled the massive roster size. I don't even know what his angle is. What is R-Truth's angle? Like, what is Truth doing? Like, what is the purpose of Truth anymore? I mean, he was never going to come back and save the world, I feel like. Spencer, Miker, Clay Hunt, Becky Lynn, John here. Got Jaw, Ricky. Oh, that's always been his case. He's always been the comedian, right? I don't know. They had a good thing going, and now I feel like they've lost some steam. They're not having as good of matches anymore. Like, I liked when Alexa and Charlotte were the champs because they were having great matches and doing well. And now I don't know what their whole shtick is anymore. They got all these NXT performers coming up that have no great mic skills, and they bounce around, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't flow. It just gets goofy. Honestly, I think Joe Hendry is a better performer in a lot of ways. At least he kind of reminds you of a John Cena almost. All right. We got our tags in for 26.69. Let's break 26.69. We have 5 boxes, the last 5 boxes of the case of Topps Chrome Blasters for 2024, which is your Drake May, your Bo Nix, your Jaden Daniels, and all of those big rookies, Caleb Williams. And then we have a box of Optic H2. This is the in-between a hobby box and a retail box. We can get downtowns, uptowns, which you can't get in the hobbies. We can get numbered cards down to 350 for RPS autos and so forth. So in this box, Mark Hudson will have the Giants. We're going to work our way bottom up on these. So spot 6 is going to be Hunter is going to get the first box with the Giants. He does, but he's, I don't know. But that's all he's good for. He might as well be the new Teddy Long. They might as well make R-Truth the new general manager. The AJ Lee match is a bit weird with her going up against Becky Lynch. Even she frankly admitted that she hadn't been in a ring in years. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Yeah. Like, that's catchy. He's got some cred. He's got a John Cena type image to him. See, they keep showing the AJ Styles Monday Night Tribute. I'm like, something's happening. Like, something's going down on Monday. There's no way it's just going to be a tribute to AJ Styles and, okay, have a good night. There's no way. There is no way that night goes clean. AJ's going to have to obviously be there. at some point. I liked the idea with AJ that he was retired from WWE. This is where I thought would have been a fun angle, right? AJ retires from WWE. However, he doesn't retire from wrestling because he never took the gloves off. Goes to TNA, wrestles down there, wins the belt at TNA, goes to Night of Champions, and then he goes and faces whoever. Cody Rhodes, rematch against CM Punk, whatever, right? So he could beat a champ without having to, take a WWE title till the end of the year. Or something like that. They could do Survivor Series. He could leave the Survivor Series team for TNA. It could be TNA versus WWE. Whatever. Like, there's just, I don't know, better angles they could do. All right, here we go. First box, John Riggins. Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers on the Hyper rookie. Xavier Worthy rookie. Roman Wilson. Marcus Allen. Oh, well, we weren't expecting that one. How about 4 of 199? Travandre Sweat. For the Tennessee Titans, going to Brian Tanner off the mini. Congrats, Brian. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I could come up with better storylines. No offense to those guys, but, like, what are they doing with Penta? People are freaking... He is so over. It's crazy, and yet he's not... Why is Penta not in Elimination Chamber? Charles Woodson, Jalen Wright, Warren Moon, Kamari Lassiter for the Future Stars. Torrey Holt, Konami Vidal. Oh, God. Edgerrin James, Larry Allen. Bo Nix, Future Stars for the Broncos. Nice. Jaden Daniels on the Refractor rookie. Nice. Going to Commanders. That one's going to Mark Hudson. Yeah, and then we go back into the crappy years of WWE when they had no competition and they just stunk. And the storyline stunk. There was a time with WWE that I basically would just read the Bleacher reports for what happened that night. And then that was, I didn't spend any time. And I'll tell you, I'm not really sitting here watching WWE. I do watch the pay-per-views now that they're not pay-per-views anymore. I do like watching those. But like exactly what I'm doing right now. I got SmackDown on TV to my right, and that's about the extent of it. Jerry Rice, Deuce McAllister on the magenta, Tim Brown, Michael Wiley, Dave Robinson, Danny Amendola, JJ Watt, Jackson Powers Johnson, Charlie Batch, Justin Tuck, Terry Bradshaw, and Devontae Walker. No Giants in that one. This is 2669. I may be looking at trying to buy some more Optic H2s. The price have come down on them. We will have NFL Select Hobbies next week as well. So we'll have a nice break for those. Those prices, I bought them. I said, as low as they are, they probably won't come down in price. I was wrong. It's okay, though, because I got 2 boxes, which I'm waiting to be shipped from I bought on eBay for about the price that I paid for them that they're down to. So they're $600 plus tax. So I was like, all right, whatever. It'll average out eventually. But we will have some select hobby boxes as well as select retail boxes. All right, Jack Griffin, you have the Giants in this one. Everyone else has their teams. The other thing is I feel like they did is Zelina Vega was a, Women's United States champion, right? She was popping. She was, doing pretty good for herself. And basically now she's a manager. I get she wants to hang with her husband, and that's all good, well and good, but they've relegated Zelina to just absolutely nothing at this point. She's Basically what Scarlett was doing. Oh, there it is. I see it. I just caught up. I just see Drew knocked out Orton. Why did Drew knock out Orton? What was the point of that? Like, why did he go after Orton? What was the point of him going after Orton? I don't understand that. All right. Jack's got the Giants. Or sorry. Yeah. Not Jack. Spencer has the Giants in this one. No, Jack has the Giants in this one. Jack has the Giants in this one. Everyone else has theirs. Jared Woodson, Joe Alt, hyper rookie, Nate Wiggins, Jace McClain, Fred Belekinoff, Dan the Man Marino on the magenta. They're still going to fight in the chamber. Jamal Charles, Carter Bradley, Mel Renfro. Oh, another numbered card. Oh, nice one for Jack. How about, the missus? The missus has hit. The missus has landed. She put down 22 and she got it. Lisa gets $5 of break credit for her. 22 of 199. Mrs. Outcast gets Mrs. OHB gets the $5 break credit from this break. 22 of 199 for Eli Manning. Also going to Jack on that one. The sonar. Well, it makes you wonder if they're getting too many cooks in the kitchen. Soup's getting too complicated now. Luke Kutchley, Tredavion Sweet, D'Angelo Hall, Spencer Rattler, the Rat on the sepia, Dante Hall, Tyke Smith, Jamal Charles, Will Perry. It's funny, I told her one night she started picking other numbers in 22. I said, don't change your number. Curtin Warner, TJ Tampa, Eddie George, Leroy Kelly, Josh Cribbs, Brendan Rice, Fred Taylor, Johnny Wilson on this magenta for the Eagles, Richard Sherman, and Brock Bowers, rookie. I agree with you. I mean, the thing is like us peons on the peanut gallery are not going to change his opinion because as far as they're concerned, if the ratings are up and if people are still selling out arenas, as far as they're concerned, it still works. What I don't like, though, is they're running away from the national side, like WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. Really? Like, your basis of your whole company has been, and I get it, I'm sure the Saudis threw like, how much money would you like? You got a Rattler. You got a Rattler auto or sepia. Like they're probably like, how much money do you need? I don't know, probably how's $1 billion for you? Would you bring WrestleMania for $1 billion? Oh, okay. Can't blame a guy obviously on that, but at the same time, it's like, it's just, I don't know. You'd almost feel like the UK would have got WrestleMania first before the Saudis would have got WrestleMania first because they've done so many events over in the UK. Like the Saudi people are like concerned the Saudis are just going to end up buying most of our sports because they want them all over in their country. So they're just like, we'll just buy the US sports and bring them over. It's like, because they've just got endless streams of money. They got all that oil. Like I heard somebody was saying, they're like, if the Saudis wanted to buy Major League Baseball or wanted to buy the NFL to go over to their country, they have enough money to go do that. I'm like, that's scary. Oh, speaking of scary, you all see the AI video they put out? Some guy made from what was it, Bit something or Bite something? But it's like Tom Cruise. Tom Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt fighting on the bridge, but it's all AI generated. Ratings are up with ESPN deal, making pay-per-view essentially free now helps. Agreed. If you have Hulu Plus, you got the ESPN thing. Like, we thought all was going to be extra cost for having it, and then come to find out if you had Hulu Live, it's already included. Teddy Bruschi, Stephen Davis, Brock Bowers for the Raiders, Nate Wiggins, Will Galt, Drew Pearson, Brian Dawkins, Cooper DeJean, James White. That is a magenta Cooper DeJean for the Eagles rookie. Let's leave that one. Adrian Peterson, Kamari Lassiter, Boomer Esiason, John Hanna. Adonai Mitchell, future stars, Chris Jenkins, Steve Grogan. This is, by the way, Spencer Sharp for the Giants, if I didn't say it before. Rob Gronkowski on the magenta. Charles Woodson, Bill Shipley, Joe Thomas, Julian Edelman, Sepia, John Elway, Troy Fanetu, Mario Manahan. I'll go to Spencer Sharp, Chad Johnson, Barry Sanders, and Darius Robinson. The case of these was okay. I would have liked to have seen something a little bit more poppy come out of it, but they were not bad. We still have 2 boxes left of it, so we'll see what happens. Make some notes to myself. Yeah, I remember, like, we were all, like, angry. Remember when the Little League World Series with the giant kid from Dubai? With that, yeah. I still remember, was it Ilian Gonzalez, who was like a 13-year-old playing in the 9-10 Little League World Series? Was that, if it was Ilian Gonzalez, or what was it? I forget what the kid's name, but they found out he was like way older than he was supposed to be. All right. Next box. Becky is going to have the Giants in this one. We have 3. After tonight, we only have 2 hobby optic boxes left. They are still fairly cheap comparatively. If we want to get more. But I'm kind of waiting to see. Empty box. All right, so Becky's got the Giants on this one. Let's see where she ends up with that. Bowman Quad Mega Break will be next. We do still have 1 spot left in that. If you don't, nobody takes that last spot, I'll go ahead and claim it. Apparently, I'm starting to get the notation around the office that I work in that I am the card person, because apparently somebody out of a Stranger Things box hit the 2 mega stars out of Stranger Things on a dual auto, and they're like, "Tell me what I should do with the card." I'm like, "How did they?" Like, "Oh, this person told me." I'm like, "Oh, I guess I'm getting that reputation." Not they're not wrong, but C.J. Stroud, Jim McMahon, Adonai Mitchell, Youthquake, Chris Braswell, Keenan Winslow, Jerome Bettis, Magenta, Steve Young, Austin Reed, Leroy Butler. We got a numbered card. 46. Do we have any 46s tonight? No, we had a 49 and a 43. 46 of 99. It's a rookie. It's like a Seahawk. Another Titan. J.C. Latham. 46 and 99. Oh, Ilian Gonzalez, the kid in the closet. Sorry. Andrew Whitworth. Theo Johnson. That's going to Becky. Troy Polamalu. Roman Wilson. Sepia. Adonai Mitchell. Future stars again. Michael Pratt. Rod Smith. Oh, the cat was in my room. Rod Smith. Ogden. Tommy Etchenberg. Dante Culpepper. Tony Bozo. Bullard. Lob. Hester. Ooh, a Jaden Daniels pink. Nice. Another one for you, Mark. Nice magenta. Sorry. Rookie for Jaden. Santana Moss and Jalen Ford, rookie for the Saints. So Brian Tanner picks up another numbered card. Yeah, what was his name? I started realizing when I said Ilian Gonzalez, I'm like, that was the kid in the closet, wasn't it? What was the kid's name? The illegal Little Leaguer. The too old to play Little League. The mustache should have tipped everybody off. All right. All right. That one. That. All right. We got one more box of Topps Chrome, and then we'll go to the H2. So right now for the Mega Baseball break, I am thinking we're going to have, so I know what my target is for Mega Baseball. They're going to do it as another, the Mega Baseball break is going to be $110 spot, 27 spot break. So far, I've got a museum collection box and a flawless box in it. Waiting to see what else I can get to throw in there. I'm probably going to do a Series 1 Jumbo with it. Again, that will be break 100. Danny Almonte. Yeah. I saw this break. Sorry. Got to be quick on those, on some of those teams. I know a couple people that want the Commanders now. $1,000 for the Commanders. No, just kidding. I know Mark grabs them. Joshua grabs them. You grab them. All right. Menko is the Giants in this one. Everyone else has theirs. Good luck. Craig Morton. Bruce Smith, Will Perry, Blake Corum, Bo Knows, Bo Jackson, Magenta, Bryce Young. Not a rookie. He's giving you the Van Wilder look. Kevin Folk, Malik Neighbors. That's going to go to Menko. Jay Novak, Russ Grimm, Jaden Daniels, Future Stars. The most Jaden Daniels you pulled. Ben Sinnott on the Refractor rookie for the Commanders. Steve Young, Noman Cromwell, Terry Bradshaw, Laddie, Dorset Levens, Javon Curse, Troy Polamalu, Javonte Sanders, Sean Alexander, Dante Hall, Maurice Jones-Drew for the Jaguars, Joe Alt, Jerome Bettis, Chris Braswell, another Neighbors, and a Dallas Turner. And that finishes off that case. I do have a bunch of optic retail boxes. I've got Megas and Blasters. I might do a crazy retail break for Sunday for Monday. I'm thinking. I've got a bunch of optic blasters. I've got Prism blasters. I got a couple Mosaic. I have some absolute hot Megas. I have optic Megas. So I'm kind of thinking we might do a Sunday, a crazy retail kind of hit break. For Sunday for Monday. Then when Daniel gets here, he can sort it. Putting him to work. That's my whole goal. Daniel's just going to come here to work. He's actually helping me at the card show on Saturday next week, and going to help with some of the catching up on some stuff. I learned today that when you have a business, that the taxes that are owed for the business, unless it's like a corporation, when you have a general partnership, the profit taxes goes on your personal income. Did not know that, because I'm writing off part of my house because that's where you operate the business out of as my taxes as well. Profit wasn't super high last year, so. I'm not too worried about it. All right. So we have our Optic H2 box. We'll get 5 Mojo Parallels, empty box. We can hit base blue Mojos down to 55. We have our kind of standard and our case hit cards, which are going to be the Downtown Legends, Downtown Duos, and Uptowns. All right. Here we go. So Mark Hudson has the Giants in this one. Everyone else has their team. Looks like we might get a blue Mojo to 55 coming out of the gate. Here we go. Trey Harris, Andres Bergales. Let's go back to front. Kyler Murray, who's been talked about in the end of the Jets. Jalen Noel on the blue Mojo for the Texans. That is 3 of 55. Any threes tonight? No threes tonight. Three of 55 for the Texans. I believe that went to Lynn. Nope, Spencer. Thought Lynn had them. Egbuka for the Bucks. Jackson Hawes. Red Mojo, Tyleik Williams for the Lions, and Quincy Williams. We got another one to 55. Nice. Mason Taylor, Caleb Johnson, Stephon Diggs. Looks like Steelery colors, or Packers. Or Seahawks. Leonard Williams for the Seahawks. That is 52 of 55. Didn't know somebody had 52. Brian Tanner had 52. Instead of his 92. Brian's going to get $5 in break credit. There you go, Brian. Brian picks up $5. I haven't had to do a duck race for a break credit giveaway because everybody's hit something in a break so far. We got Jalen Walker, DJ Giddens for the Colts and the Red Mojo. McMillan for the Panthers on the throwback, and Torrey Holt. Come on, downtown. Let's see a downtown. Forget the uptowns. I want a downtown. Give us what we want, which is a nice, pretty downtown. Silver come out, rated rookie Mukuba for the Eagles. Yeah, I've had a couple Saints already. Devin Hester and Tyler Aguilar. There was the Spencer Rattler Sepia in Topps Chrome Blaster. If Rattler gets a starting job, that'd be a good card. He had a starting job at the beginning of last year, and then he lost it. TJ Sanders for the Bills. Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks. Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks, hidden potential, and Greg Rousseau. All right, we got 2 packs left. Let's get something good. Been waiting years for one or the other. Yeah, we had the downtown in the last hobby break. Damian Martinez, Derek Harmon, Travis Hunter in a potential. Nice. We got 1 pack left. We'll do something next week where we'll have, I think it's like 6 blasters of Optic, 2, 4, maybe 3 or 4 megas of Optic. We'll do something. We'll have a bunch of chances in it for sure. Hunter on the downtown. All right, last pack. We need some last pack magic here. RJ Harvey, Trey Amos, Ricky Williams. Is it a good card? Is it a good card? The card we want? It's blue. Blue Mojo. Savion Williams for the Packers. Going to Mango. That is 15 of 55. We got 3 numbered cards to 55. And Ray Santana picks up $5. All right. Not the amazing break we were hoping for. It was okay. Let's do a recap on this one, and then we will move into the Bowman Mega Boxes. Savion Williams to number to 55. Hidden Potential Travis Hunter. McMillan on the Panthers throwback. Jaden Daniels, Rookie Stars rookie. Magenta Bryce Young. Brock Bowers rookie. Cooper DeJean Magenta Youthquake. Brock Bowers base. Javen Sanders on the Hyper. Bo Nix Future Star. Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. We had a Jalen Noel, number to 55. We have a Eli Manning, number to 199. Let's go with Jack. Tre'Tavion Swift was our one auto that was to 199. We had a Leonard Williams to 55. We had 2 Jaden Daniels, decent rookies. We had a Magenta and a Refractor. And a JC Latham. That was 46.99. All right. We are going to do the Bowman's Best or Bowman Draft. I will give you guys a couple seconds to decide if anybody wants to take the last spot in Bowman Draft. It is 1 spot. It is $29. I will pull that up. I'm going to update these captions, because the mini is now gone. So mini is complete. And we are going to do Bowman's Best. Or Bowman Draft. I keep saying Bowman Best. I do have Bowman Best on order. For what 2 boxes I was able to get of it. And we just have the Titans left in our Optic hobby. All right, let me put the boxes up. Again, if anybody wants to jump in on the Bowman Draft, take the last spot. It's $29 that spot. Otherwise, I will take it and we will run the random. I'm going to go. What am I doing after this? Ugh. Man, I saw pollen on my truck the other day, and I was like, no. $29. And yes, your break credit can count towards it. I might do that weird serial number break next week. I might do that prospect box with the NASCAR. That could be kind of an interesting serial number break. All right. Let me put this back up. All right, let's see. Brian, did you want to do it? If you do it, I would recommend taking either the Mariners. I'm trying to see what teams got taken in that. I would recommend either taking the Mariners or the Angels. Neither were taken, and those have some of the bigger prospects in it. Sorry, it's doing math here. All right. Looking for a final call from Brian or for whomever if they want to take a Bowman draft mega spot. Otherwise, I'm going to snag it and we're going to move forward. Let me just finish doing my. I think this is going to be break 2670, and we're going to do 2667 after this one. So I'm going to put this here. Oh, no, that's not what I want. 2670. Paste. Paste. There's that. All right. We're going to do a traditional random for this one because... Oh, too many zeros. This one is just a team random. So I have not heard from Brian back. So we're going to assume something has happened and his cell phone has died or something. So we're going to go ahead and run this one. Okay. Sean, you're in. Brian's not responding back. Wait. Give me a second. All right, Sean, you got it. So Sean, just go ahead and send the 29 over, and I'm going to put you in right now for Mariners. All right, Sean, you're in. Copy that now. So Sean is in now for Mariners on this one. That and that. And I'm going to put it this for 2670. All right, I'm going to do a traditional random on this one. You guys will see the results on the screen here momentarily. I'm just using random.org for this one. And we are going to take out the Mets, the Yankees, the A's, the Mariners, the Cardinals, the Dodgers. I just realized I needed to send an invoice to all my cards. Oh, wait, it's 12 o'clock. So today is 12/21 or 2/21. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. All right. All right, finishing setting up this random. Blue Jays are out. Took the Mets out. I need the Reds out. The White Sox. The Rangers. All right. We're going to do 3 6-sided dice. 5 5 3, so we're going 13 times. Good luck. Braves are on the top. Guardians on the bottom. And you guys are going to see it here right now. All right, there are your teams. I will post the verified random from random.org in the chat section. So you guys can, if you want to validate the authenticity of the random being run, you can do so. I will also post the results of this in the group. And those results. And then we'll go over the teams. What you got? All right, so let me do the tags for this one. All right, so this is going to be break 26070, which we're going to have Nick, Ham, Ray, Santana, Dennis, Mr. Mazurek, Mike Kilmer, Sean, Miker, Luderman, Mark, and Anthony Bell. All right. All right. All y'all are in. All y'all are tagged. We are ready to get started. So your team rundown for this one is going to be Ray Santana is going to have the Yankees, the Braves, and the Diamondbacks. Dennis Guzelek's going to have the Rangers, the Brewers, and the Padres. Phil Mazur's got the White Sox, the Phillies, and the Pirates. Mike Kilmer's got the Reds, the Astros, and the Angels. Micah Clayton has the Blue Jays, the Rockies, and the Royals. Sean Stickles got the Mariners, the Rays, and the Red Sox. Luderman's got the A's, the Giants, and the Twins. Nick Ham's got the Cardinals, the Marlins, and the Nationals. Mark Hudson's got the Dodgers, the O's, and the Cubs. Anthony's got the Mets, the Guardians, and the Tigers. I'm going to fix that screen just a little bit here so y'all can actually see your name. Let's do this, I think. There. Oh. All right. I think we are set. So this is my first look at these boxes. I was a little hesitant with these. I think some people have said they've been very good, but I take it with a grain of salt because we know sometimes when it comes to these Bowman mega boxes, it's really about 2 packs in the box. So we're going to kind of take a look at this myself. This is kind of my first seeing and review of these product. It says we're going to get 5 base packs. Yeah, so this is going to be kind of our standard typical mega boxes with Bowman. We're going to get our base packs and we're going to get our Mojo packs. And the Mojo packs is where everything is at. So what we're going to do is we're going to open all the boxes. We're going to separate them all out. So that's the mega packs and these are the base packs. So I am going to separate all of this out. Empty box there. We're going to power rip the base packs. And we'll run through those quickly. And then we are going to pack by pack go through the mega packs. If this ends up being something that turns out pretty good, I'm not opposed to getting more. I just kind of was not sure about buying a ton of these until we knew more about them. So Empty box. As I whack the microphone. Empty box. Megas. Base. Empty box. All right, I'm going to put the mega packs to the side here. We're going to do this. So after this break, we will have the Optic Hobby Box. The Titans are the only team out there. I will claim them if nothing else. Nobody else wants to take them. I did say I was listening to offers for all right. Ripping, lots of ripping. The problem is with a lot of these is there's just not a lot we're chasing in these. The refractors are really the best thing we can get out of these base packs. It's not like when we had the red Bowman cards, and at least you had those chances. But almost there. Three more packs. I think my wife's about to go to bed. I hear her walking around downstairs. Kids actually went to bed tonight, which was good. All right. Got 13 of you hanging on with me tonight, so I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. All right, let's do the first pack here, set here. Speaking over.
What are you talking about me for?
I said I heard you walking around. I think you're going to bed soon.
I am.
You got $5.
I won $5?
Yeah.
I put my number in late, too.
Yeah, and you got it.
Sweet.
Owens, Culpepper, Fleming, Sloan. Noticing these are all mostly chrome. Actually, there's a parallel in here. Interesting. Sloan, Yeeman, Sailors, Birdie Breck, Brady Montgomery, Nate Snead, Laser. Interesting. A laser parallel of Christian Fauch first for the Red Sox. J.J. Weatherholt, Cade Crossland, Luke Dickerson, Mike Sirota, Kepley, Connor Griffin, Riley Kelly, Kyle Lados, Dax Kilby for the Yankees first on the laser. Evanson, Pena, Millar, Essenberg, Hernandez first. Tommy Troy, Forbes, Turley, Richardson, Duvallin, Tibbs, Voigt, Floors for Mello. Braden Montgomery for the White Sox on the laser. These lasers did caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting this. McKenzie, Grauer, Russell, Hodge, Rodriguez, Fritton, Soroka, Hughes, Bryce Cunningham, Peter Cuso, who was our first auto we hit this year and was numbered to 10, which is pretty awesome. Nori, Jacobs, Stufara, Eli Willett, Chrome, and Caleb Lyles. So interesting is all of the cards in those packs were Chromes. There was not a single paper card. So that's different. I'm used to them throwing a bunch of paper in there. So they actually made them somewhat relevant packs.
So the snow is not supposed to start till sunset on Sunday.
Yeah, but there's freezing. When's the freezing rain starting?
Cold rain. Is it freezing?
Well, what's the difference? The temperature's dropping to where it's going to snow, so it's got to be freezing rain at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I saw 4 inches of snow from.
They said 3 to 6. JP Weather says.
So they are still calling for 3 to 6 inches of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made a comment to somebody. I was like, "I'll see you Monday." I'm like, "Yeah, if we have to come to work."
There's going to be no school Monday. Maybe not Tuesday either.
Why don't they just cancel all week right now?
Because I need to work.
Well, Tuesday I need to be able to go pick Daniel up.
I know that. It says rain
Good.
after lunchtime on Sunday.
See if my app says it changed. Oh, now it's up to 5 inches of snow.
I don't care about the apps though. JP Weather's the one I trust.
The thing I'm seeing, we guys are talking about the weather here. So the thing I'm seeing is that it's the temperature at 12 a.m. Saturday night is 39 degrees. It stays about like that until 11. And then after 1, so it's rain during that entire time.
Yep.
And then it dips, yeah, so it doesn't actually get to 33 is like the low until midnight Sunday, like you said. But what it feels like is a lot colder. When it drops below 32 on the feels like is after 11 a.m. So it just depends on if it stays rain or if it turns into freezing rain. So, because I've got a pretty substantial check from the shop I need to get.
Yeah, but you're not going to take the kids out in the freezing ass rain either.
If it's just raining a little bit, I would take them. Because not going to take them for next weekend. James L. Wagner, we just have to see how the weather is. Phil and Celestin. Billy Carlson, first for the White Sox. Nice. Caden Kent. Andrew Salas on the laser. Not a first. Cooper Pratt. Jacob Morrison. Obermiller. Charlie Condon. First Kane Kepley for the Cubs laser. Walker Jenkins. Ethan Frey. Aaron Escobar. Young first. LaGrange. Bradfield Jr. Carmichael first. Mason McConaughey. Arun Nimala. Ethan Hedges on the laser first for the Rockies. JoJo Parker first. Aiden West. Devin Taylor. Hagen Smith. Tanner Franklin. Nayans. Wing. Tommy White. Nick Becker. Max Williams first for the Marlins. Bremner. Selena. Shalinsky. Cade Anderson for the Mariners. Sean Youngerman. Conrad. Harvey. Fiend, Barr, Liam Doyle first laser for the Cardinals. JD Dix, Phillips, Murrah, Oliveto, Lugo, Rojas, Root, Shores, Caminiti, and Ryan Waldschmidt for the Diamondbacks. All right. We're into our Mojo packs now. Okay. Yeah, I know you're trying to get up early, so. And then your dad's going to be here at 6 tomorrow?
We haven't set a time, but probably.
Okay. I guess I have to figure out what I'm having for dinner tomorrow if you guys are getting Pizza Hut.
You're not going to have pizza with us?
I'm trying to stay away from the heavy carbs.
Well, you had pizza tonight.
I had it with a cauliflower crust.
Okay, well I can get you another pizza.
Have shrimp too. I can always just do my thing. All right, we're on to our Mojo packs now. Ripping this whole box of Pokemon.
Tanya said, "Gotta get out there tomorrow before Angela." I said, "I'm not getting to Target at 4:30 in the morning."
What's the point of that? It's not even open.
No, but she gets there at like 6:30.
What time's Target open at?
7.
Oh, so they were long sold out.
7:20 they were gone.
Sean said that they only had 40 ETBs.
I don't know how much they had.
Oh, I think you said they had 70. Someone told you they had 70 ETBs. That's what you had texted me. Whatever the girl in the back said they had 70
She's not in
ETBs.
the back. She's up front. She has no idea. She was guessing, I think.
Oh, all right. Well, Sean said they had 40
How does Sean know how many they have?
because he was there.
And he counted?
He bought some. He's online. You can ask him right now.
Did he count the ETBs?
Sean, Lisa wants to know if you counted the ETBs they had.
I don't know. Renee just said, did I say 70?
You did say 70.
She probably said there was like 70 people in line. It was probably like 1,000 firefighters. I don't know.
Okay.
Nice.
Good night. Tyler Bremner, first Mojo. John Swalinski, first Mojo. Ethan Frey, first Mojo. Ryan Weidman, first Mojo. And Jesus Made Mojo. And pack number 2, Travis Bazzana Mojo. AJ Russell Mojo. Michael Voigt. Looks like we have 20 people each got 2. Okay, so that makes sense. Ooh, we got an auto. We have an auto. Nice. That's an Ike Irish prize prospects. We have an auto coming out of this. That is 23. Oh, where's Alan? Alan always picks 23. He would have got some credit. That is Malachi Witherspoon for the Detroit Tigers. 23 of 199. That's going to Anthony Bell. Congrats, Anthony. Sean did after. So what? So how early did you have to get there in order to get 2 ETBs? Were you out there at 3 a.m. waiting like the old days? All right. Let me do the Ike Irish. Nice. 6:30. What number in line were you? Like, were you like up front or were you like barely in the 20th spot? Riley Quick, Brady Ebel, Jamie Arnold, Liam Doyle, and Max Williams. Let's see if we got lucky with pack number 2 here. Or 4, I guess. We do have color. Color's good. I'll take color. Anthony Evanson, Ben Jacobs, Aiden West. Looks like it's a green prized prospects. Not an auto, but Kevin McGonigal. That is 48 of 99. Any 48s? No 48s. 48 of 99 for the Tigers. You were 19th. Wow. Connor Griffin, too. Nice. So you got extremely lucky. So the people behind you were pissed. Were the people behind you going, why are you giving them 2? It should be 1 each. Oh, so these mega boxes haven't been too bad. All right. Next out, we've got George Lombard Jr., Jose Gonzalez, Joshua Owens. We have an orange. 23 again. 23 of 25. Ooh, this could be a real nice one. 23 of 25. Ethan Hedges for the Colorado Rockies. Going to Mike or Clay Hunt. Ethan Hedges, 23 of 25. Nice. And a Cade Anderson in action mojo. No one complained. Yeah, that makes complete sense because obviously you would buy 2 and you saw there's only 2 left. Man, I'd be mad if I got there early and then found out I was the person just before getting one. So these megas are actually been not too shabby. What's going on here? Nice Cade Anderson for you there, Sean. I would actually have to say these megas have been pretty good. We've hit 1 numbered card in every box, and we've hit an auto out of 4 boxes. All right, so question is, would you guys want me to get more of these? Cooper Fleming, Zach Root, Marcus Phillips, Ethan Conrad, first Bowman, and Jamie Arnold on the prize prospects. Let me know if you guys think we should do more of these. Patrick Forbes, Xavier Nayans, JoJo Parker, nice. Devin Taylor, and Eston Carmichael. We got 1 pack left. Sean says yes. Do more. And let's see if we go 4 for 4. We are 4 for 4 on numbered cards. Nice. Cody Miller, Matthew Fisher, Gavin Killen. Let's go this way. Let's see what team it's for. Let's do the back card. JJ Weatherholt for the Cardinals, going to Nick. And it's going to be a shortstop. Giants. Is it Gavin Klein? That looks like the same guy. It is. 144 of 150, Gavin Killen. Not bad. For 4 mega boxes, that was not too bad. All right, I will look at grabbing 4 more at least. 144, 150. That wasn't too terrible. Get a numbered card to 25 and all of the parallels that kind of came with that. That's pretty good. All right, let's do a recap, and then we're going to have our Optic Hobby Box. Looks like I'm probably going to end up taking the Titans unless somebody wants to try to make an offer for the Titans on the Optic Hobby, given that it's 12:30 at this point. Doubting anyone's going to make an offer, but I got 14 people watching right now. So if you want to make an offer for the Titans in the Optic Hobby, you can feel free to do so in the comment section. Cade Anderson in action, Seattle Mariners. Billy Carlson, base first Bowman. Kane Kepley, first laser. Ethan Hedges, first laser. JoJo Parker, base first. Max Williams, laser first. Cade Anderson, base chrome first. Liam Doyle, laser first. Christian Fauch, laser first. Dax Kilby, laser. Seth Hernandez, base first. Braden Montgomery, laser. Preet Cousteau, laser first. Eli Willits, base. And our stand cards, Ethan Hedges, low numbered one, 23 of 25. Very nice on that one. The orange. We had an Ike Irish prize prospect mojo. We had a Kevin McGonigal for the Tigers, 28 of 99 on the green mojo. Connor Griffin prize prospects mojo. Gavin Killen, 144, 150. First Bowman, and our auto is a Malachi Witherspoon, 23 of 199 for the Tigers. Very nice. That was solid. That was solid. I will inquire about more per your guys' requests, and I'll see what I can get. All right, we are going to go do break 2667 coming up. That is our Optic Football Hobby Box. I have 2 boxes left. I will not say they're from all the same case because honestly I don't know. I got them at different points. I do have one up at the shop that I'm looking at trying to sell, but we'll see if it ever moves. All right. I'm going to give you guys all the choice. Box left, box right. Which one you want to do? One on the left or one on the right? Put it like that so I don't cry. You guys want the one on the left or the one on the right? Or I can roll a dice. You can let fate decide. Should we do a dice roll? Dice somewhere in here. I got a Pokemon dice. There we go. That's not really good dice. One, two, three. No, that's not right. That's a Pokemon dice here. A coin flip. Left. Okay. Left it is. You guys say left? Left it is. Save the other box for another night. All right. Got 2 lefts. 2 lefts make a right. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and claim the Titans in this one. Unless anybody wants to last minute make an offer. I'm just going to close it down. Put my feature tab here. Unpin that one. It's supposed to be unpinned. Oh, unpin this one. Oh, I gotta stop that. Let's see. We're gonna unpin this one. And we have the Optic Football. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and put my name against the Titans. And everybody else was good with their payments. Becky, so I think she sent me about 30. Yep. So we are good to roll. All right. We are going to run a random for the Giants. Top 4 are going to get a spot. They're going to get first, second, third, fourth is how the Giants are basically being paid out in that one. Let me add the mini spots in because Dennis got the Browns from the mini. Cardinals went to Becky. I gotta check something here. Panthers went to Mark. Patriots went to Mingo. And Bucks went to Becky. Let me do some. I need to do some quick math here. All right. So I just realized that there was actually a 13th spot in the mini that did not get awarded. So thank you, Becky. We're going to do another race. We're just going to do this as a duck race. The Broncos were supposed to be in the mini, and they weren't. I didn't write them down in there. But when I priced out the mini, they were factored in. So that would mean that would be correct. Chad, you did have the 13th spot, and there was supposed to be 13 spots in it. So you will have the Broncos from the mini. Because I was updating this. I'm like, why is the Broncos? So you were spot 13, and you get that spot because there were supposed to be 13 spots, not 12. So Chad, you have the Broncos in that one. That is a correct statement. Because I should have had 13 in there, so it should have been a top 13. So I am putting that in there, Broncos. That's optic. I had to go back and do my math and see if I actually factored them in or not. And when I looked at the numbers, it was definitely factored in, and I just never wrote them down. So, Chad, you have the Broncos in that one. I'm like, something's not mathing right now. See, I make sure that I do right by everybody, and I make sure that if I screw up, I could have really super easily just been like, I didn't write them in the mini. It's fine. I'll take the little extra profit from the mini, and we'll just take the Broncos myself. Nope. That's not how we roll here. That's not how we do things here. That's not how we roll here at Outcast Hobby Breaks. We make sure we do right by everybody on these breaks, and we value everybody's dollar because everybody works hard for their dollar, and they deserve to get the most for their money. So, Chad, you get the Broncos in this break. We are going to do a traditional duck race. I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock on this one. I need to just freshen my drink up, and honestly, I need to get my contacts out because they're dancing. I need to put my glasses on. So actually, I might make this a 4-minute mini. All right. I'm going to clear that. We're going to make it a 4-minute duck race because I need to go take my contacts out. It would have been, but it is correct. I should have had 13 in there, and the 13th spot should be the one that gets it because they should have been in there all along. I thought about doing that, but Chad was 100% correct. He should have had the 13th spot being in there. Otherwise I would have. That was my thought. Was thinking run it again with the 8, but it should have been a top 13. That's just my screw up for not putting that team in there from the beginning. So, all right. So we are going to run. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put the Ducks on the board. All right, so we're going to do a 4-minute one so I can go take my contacts out and put my glasses on because my contacts are dancing all around my eyeballs right now. So we're going to set that. And here is your race for 4 minutes, and then I will be right back. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And I will be right back. Good timing. Perfect timing. 19 seconds on the clock. This is perfect. I timed that well. Now I can see because my contacts aren't dancing all over my eyeballs. All right, top 4 is who we want to get in on that. You want to be on this. Saw someone got a downtown last time. And your top 4 will be Mark Hudson will have a quarter of the box. Kind of relative which spot you get in this one. All right. And your top four. Mark Hudson, myself, Corey Hickok, and Jack Griffin will have the Giants. Congrats, you all. I will put that in the sheet. Copy results. Copy that. And I'm going to put that here. And this is 26067. All right, we're back. Now I feel like an outcast. Jesus. Oh, you're never an outcast, Sean. All right. Let's close this. Yeah, I realized I was like, I did bad math because I was translating numbers and I was writing teams because I was trying to do a combination of teams. And when I was writing one of the combo teams, because I was initially trying to do this as a can't lose mini, but the numbers weren't making sense to do it as a can't lose mini. It was going to be like $30 a spot for really bad ratios. Like in a can't lose mini, yeah, I accept the fact where you have like you could have like an $8 or $10 team, but I want to see like at least half of the teams kind of be above like the threshold of what you're paying to get into it. I don't want to see like one or two spots be like above and everybody else is below the threshold in the can't lose minis. So I'm trying to ratio those out sometimes a little bit better, and it just wasn't making sense tonight to do it that way. All right, I'm going to put the random results here as well. And tag the folks in this break. Where? Oh, I'm in the future tag, that's why. All right. So, arrow breaks are we're going to run. Everything has been filled tonight. I got to just tag the people for this one. I can't remember, Sean, if that Shadur was gradable or not. I'll have to go back and look at it again. I mean, it's gradable. I mean, every card's technically gradable, but I don't know if it's a good card to grade or not. I can't remember. I have to look at it closer. But I think it's actually going to be a very good card to have at the card show next weekend. Mark Maker, Thomas, Ja, Mingo. It's weird how tags work because I get somewhere you can't find people to tag, but when I type their name in a certain way, it pops up. It's very strange. Anthony. Thomas is already in. Hunter. Oh, Sean, Jacob came in today. Okay, I will take a real close look at it. Sean came in today, and I don't know if Hunter's still in the room right now, but he was like, man, I cannot believe his first break, and he goes and hits a dual downtown. I was like, yeah, it's that beginner's luck that sometimes works out really good. Your first break and you hit big, then you're hooked for life. Yeah. But they said, yeah, I said that there's no joke to that first timers in a group luck. It is a very real thing. All right, I think I got everyone tagged. I don't think I'm missing anyone. Spencer on this one? He was not. I got Becky. I got Jaw. I got James. I got Thomas. God, I'm waiting for the air to stop being so darn dry. It's weird. I was watching a news thing. They said that our area is in a drought, even though we had all that ice and everything's like super soggy right now, that our area in the normal amount of. Yes, it was absolutely 100%. They said our area is actually technically in a drought right now, even though we just had all the ice melt and all the rain that we just got. But I am not looking forward to Sunday's weather, and I gotta haul a bunch of stuff to my woodshed, so I gotta do that tomorrow. All right. So Mark is going to get the packs in the upper left. That is his pack. I will get the packs in the upper right for the Giants. It's 5 packs. Corey will get the packs in the lower left, and Jack will get the packs in the lower right for the Giants. Everyone has their teams. Those are the people who have the Giants and the packs they've been separated from. All right, here we go. I'm still waiting to find out if CSA. Is that a black? Maybe we have a black. Is black to 10? With the black Pandora, then it's like something high, but I think we have a black parallel. And maybe a cracked ice. Could be a pretty good box. It's the right players. There's a Tyler Shuck. All right. So this is Mark's stack for the Giants. Everyone else has theirs. Teams. Jimmy Horn Jr. Oh, very nice. Team color match, red. 135 of 149 going to Becky, who picks up the Chiefs at the last minute. Color match, Patrick Mahomes. Very nice, Becky. Good start. Picks up the Patty Mahomes team color match. And we got a Jerry Jeudy, Marquise Brown, Tyler Shuck, Cooper Kupp, Jacoby Myers, Jordan Addison, Robbie Oots, and rated rookie cracked ice. That is our auto for the Dallas Cowboys, Donovan Zuraruku. Not the best auto. That is 13 of 25 on the cracked ice for the Cowboys. I think that's going to Jaw, if I remember correctly. It is going to Jaw. 13 of 25. Any 13s tonight? We did. Jacoby had a 13. $13 of 25. Jacoby got $5 break credit. James Conner, Calvin Johnson, Matthew Golden, blue. Derrick Henry for the Ravens. 127 of 349. That is... And Chad hits with 127 on that one. Chad picks up a $10 break credit on that one. We're just handing out the break credit and fistfuls tonight. Victor Cruz for the Giants, Dante Culpepper, Tyleik Williams, and I believe this is a black. Looks like a Steeler. It's definitely, oh, it's a Packer. Micah Parsons, it's a blue. It looked like a black, but that is 55 of 60. For the Packers. That is Mango. Very nice. Nice Micah Parsons there. 55 of 60. And then finish that off, we had a Tank Bigsby and a Joe Burrow. Well, that was a pretty solid first quarter of a packs there. Well, it did. It worked out for you. I'll tell you, a lot of people hit tonight. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different hitters tonight. And let's leave the shuck. All right, so this part is I've got the Giants. Everybody else has their teams. All right, here we go. Good luck. Dylan Sampson, silver Donovan McNabb for the Commanders, Chiefs, or not Chiefs, Commanders, Redskins. Kylan Ridley, Buda Baker, Oladejo for the Titans. Jalen Warren on the blue. That is 230 of 249 on the blue. Rome Adunze, Eric Dickerson, Trevor Etienne, Myles Garrett for the Browns, play action. Puka Nacua, TJ Watt, Dylan Gabriel, rookie. Doug Williams, Michael Penix Jr., Jalen Ramsey, Colston Loveland, another blue. That is a Luther Burden for the Bears. Nice. 189 of 349 for the Bears. Bijan and Kutchley. No Giants in that one. Get this one up. All right. Next stack here. I always hate it when you hit the auto so early. It's like, come on, like, give me a little suspense to hold on to. All right, here we go. Corey has the Giants in this one, and everyone else has their team. Good luck. Andres Borgalis, Egbuka, throwback. Nice. Travis Swift, Jamison Williams, Trey Harris, silver Devontae Smith, Jordan Love, Ramondre Stevenson, Keandre Lambert, red TJ Sanders for the Bills. That is 33 of 149. No 33s. Christian McCaffrey, Xavier Legette, Riley Leonard. That's a gold lighted up. That is a gold lighted up. Going to the Chargers? Wow. There's a hell of a card right there. Going to the Los Angeles Chargers. Thomas. Wow. 3 of 10. Boom. 3 of 10 gold lighted up. Dang. Nice hit, Thomas. On the Justin Herbert. That card is slick, too. Like, that card's nice looking. That gold looks really nice. That's a big hit for Thomas right there. 3 of 10 on the lighted up gold. That's a nice hit. Finishing this off, we might have another gold in here too. Might have a second gold. Jalen Waddle, Josh Downs, Demarius Knight. Could be a gold. Could be wrong. Buda Baker for the Cardinals. That is, nope, it's an orange. 122 of 299. No 122s. Very nice. Ah, that gold is super nice. And last of these, Likely and Njoku. Oh, Thomas probably went off to bed. He'll be happy about that tomorrow. All right. No Giants in that one. Jack's got the Giants in this one. Last quarter of this box. I'd say our Optic hobby boxes have probably been the best we've consistently done in years, because normally when it comes to Optic hobby, I get absolutely crushed and we don't do that well. I think we have done significantly better. So we have Select next week. I don't know if I'm going to do Optic hobby next week or if I'm going to I want to do some Select next week, since that just came out. And I have those. I think the first one should be arriving Saturday, or I don't know, Monday. But it's on a delay too, so I'm not sure. We have, okay, we got some color in here. Kyle Williams, Matthew Golden, rookie recruits, Vinny Testaverde, Khalil Mack, Maxwell Harrison, Jack Beck for the Raiders on the silver, Cortland Sutton, Alvin Kamara, Cam Scadaboo, that will go to Jack. And that is Benjamin Morrison. That is 161 of 299, so orange. Steven Jackson, Russell Wilson for the Giants. Quinn Ewers, Eli Manning, Tyler Aguilar, Torrey Holt, Mitch Evans. We got a pink laser, so let's just do back Aaron Rodgers and Brandon Ayuk. Last card of the box. Not a rookie. It is a Xavier Legette for the Carolina Panthers. That is 69 of 99. What are the Panthers? That was off a mini. Go to Mark Hudson on the mini. Not a bad box, I would say. We've done way worse. So, not a bad box. The 10 really saves that box. I don't know what a comp on that would be. Kind of curious. So Justin Herbert, light it up, gold. To 55, a cracked ice. Someone's asking $80 for it. Let's see if we see any of the 10. 49. 149. I don't think there's a to 10 that's been out yet. Doesn't look like it. Someone's asking for $55 for a 1 to 55 as well. Interesting, because I guess they had lighted up in 2022 as well. Yeah, so there is no number to 10s online yet. That might be like a hold card too until the season starts, I feel like. No Broncos. Sorry. Threw you a bone, though. All right. Let me finish sleeving this, and when we are going to move on to the Pokemon break, and that'll be our last break for the night. All right. Here we go. Benjamin Morrison, that is number 299. Xavier Legette, number 299. Egbuka on the throwback card for the Buccaneers. TJ Sanders, number 149. Colson Loveland base. Tyler Shuck base. Let me write this here. This was Jack. All right. And then we have on the stand, we had Jalen Warren to 249. Micah Parsons, number to 60. Buda Baker, number to 299. Our autographed was Donovan Irazuku, number to 25. That was our low numbered one. Or no, it wasn't, because we had a lower number. Derrick Henry was number to 349. Patty Mahomes on the team match, color match on that one, 135 and 149. Luther Burden, blue, numbered 189 of 343. 343. Right. 349. And the best card of that break was the Justin Herbert gold, lighted up to 10. Very nice. All right, it's Pokemon time. Get your trainers out, Pokemon friends. We are going Mega Evolution hunting. This box also does include the bonus promotional card. So there is a bonus box topper card right here. So whoever who hits that energy will get that card. So I'm going to go ahead. I need to cross-check, make sure everyone has paid. I saw Chad's payment. I saw Sean's payment. And I think Mr. Kilmer said it was sent. So we are good there. All right. We will do a duck race for the energies. Or do I do a duck race, or what do I want to do? Let's do a downhill ski race in honor of the Olympics. All right, so I am going to random your names because I did this as a straight fill. So I'm going to random your names, and then I am going to random the energies. So I got Ray Santana for 2 spots. And then I had Philip Rosurik. Phil, if I butchered your name, I'm sorry for your last name. Mike Kilmer. And we had Mark Hudson for 3. Chad Nugent. And Sean Stickle for 2. All right. I'm going to share my screen. And downhill ski race. So we're going to do the first ski race, and then we're going to do the second ski race. All right. Here you go for your first downhill ski race. We'll just do 30 seconds on the clock. And this is going to set your order. Then we'll set your energies. Why they're pulling the pole is beyond me, if I understand. Yeah, I need to do some research on Surging Sparks to put the energy. All right, so this doesn't really mean anything. It's just going to set how the random order falls out. So Mark will be on top, Ray, Chad, Ray, Phil, Mark, Sean, Mark, and Mike. Right, so I'm going to copy that here. And I'm going to copy it in my list. I'm going to create over here. And this is going to be break 26071 F, because it's a flash break, and it is a Pokemon Mega Evolution Booster. I do not remember what is the energies that you really want in this one. So, all right, we're going to race again. I'm going to reset this. Now, here we are going to do, so we're going to go grass, water, fire, lightning. This is going to be dragon. Apparently fairy doesn't exist, so we're just going to call it dragon trainer. Then we have fighting. And then we have darkness. Psychic, metal, and colorless. And that will make up 10. All right, 30 seconds again, and off again. All right. Try to get all the tags correctly. Sean, Mark, Ray. Got that. All right, and let's see where you guys finished. Psychic, darkness, lightning, fighting, dragon trainer, grass, fire, water, metal, and colorless are going to be your order. There's that. Right here. All right, I've got everyone's tags in. I'm going to kill the downhill skiing now. All right, so in this order, we have Mark Hudson has Psychic, Ray Santana has Darkness, Chad Nugent has Lightning, Ray Santana has Fighting, Phil Mazurik has Dragon/Trainers, Mark Hudson has Grass, Sean Stickle has Fire and Water, Mark Hudson has Metal, and Mike Kilmer has Colorless. I do not remember who the big case hits are. I think Fighting is one of them. It's the one guy with the other thing. I do remember there are 2 golds that you can get cold card you're looking for in this. So there are 36 packs in this booster box. So hope you got your popcorn for the last run of the night. I know we're looking for that one, that guy, and maybe that guy. So Grass, I think, does have good hits in this. And there's the top card. And there's the promo card, and that will go to Grass. That is the promo Bulbasaur Grass card. Oh, itchy back. I don't know what the biggest one is. I don't remember what she falls under. I feel like she falls under Psychic or Darkness. I don't know. All right. $26,071. All right. So that one's going off to Grass. I'm going to do some research on who to merge trainers with on that Surging Sparks, because I know there's not the same breakdown. I think Fire is actually not good in Surging Sparks. So, all right, we're going to power rip a couple of these packs. Gold cards are what we are looking for. I had a suggestion once done that said we should do it where Benko actually suggested this. Doing it as a flash break tonight didn't really, I think, set a good precedence to try to do it. But what was suggested was that so when you open a pack, instead of doing the energy of the person here, we would actually go off of like the energy card. So if you had darkness random to you, that this would be your pack. And so you would get all of these cards, regardless of their energy, because the energy card in it was darkness. It's an interesting concept. Something I think I'll look into in the future for breaks and kind of see how you guys feel about that. I might do a poll on that, and then whatever the poll says, we'll run with it. Vulpix, Tinkatuff. I could see it going both ways. Seedot, Tyrogue, Kadabra, Frostmoth, Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, Newmill on the foil, Ralts on the foil, and Clawitzer on the hollow. Basic Energy Darkness, Code Card. Ray has asked for those, so I send them to him. Sizzlepede, Newsleaf, Sandslash, Abra, Claudont, Magnazone. That's a terrifying looking thing. Iron Defender, Snover, Tinkatink, and that is a Mega Mantric. That thing's impressive. For Lightning, going to Chad. The thing on that guy's head. It's huge. So what do you guys think about that? What's your impressions of that? Would you want to do a Pokemon break where would you rather have it where it's whatever the energy of the person is on the card? Or would you rather have it where it's the energy card in the pack, but you get the whole pack? Like I could sort it, like we could rip the pack and be like, okay, that's that one, that's that one. My concern with it is for me, doing the energy on the back, it makes the sorting a nightmare if I mess it up at all. Lightning, Code Card, Magmite, Lopunny, Graphia, Railu, Ninjask, Marshadow, Fighting Gong, Tyrogue, Energy Switch, and Hariyama. And Psychic and Code Card. But what do you guys think? Are you happier with just doing whatever the energy is on the person on the card? Or do you think the pack thing would be a good thing to do? We are going to get into with the Heroes set. Probably, will be kind of constricted. I'm trying to do like multi-avenue type boxes where you have multiple types of hits that every energy's got some basis in there, but at some point you're going to get an energy that's just not going to be the best, and there's not much you can do about it. All right, here we go. Tangela, Clauncher, Pinchurasu, Graphiae, Spirit Tome, Gargantuxil, Mega Signal, Ivysaur, Ryoku, Lunatone on the hollow. On card, Psychic, Code Card, Krogunk, Delibirb, Spoink, Electrike, Ninetales, Inteleon, Strange Timepiece, Acerol's Mischief, Inteleon. That is a Mega Abomasnow for water. Going to Sean. Yeah, I have a really good vendor that has been helping me out. That's how I got these booster boxes. He's been pretty clutch, helping me out pick up some of this stuff to bring to you all. Grass card, code card, Maca, Helipatile, Makua Hida. God, I can't say these things. Thievel, Yungu, Aerosol's Mischief. There's 2 cards there. Kadabra, Ninjask, Makahai, Makalo. I don't know. I can't say his name. That guy fighting. Snover for water. That is a full art as a Snover for water. That's going to Sean on the full art there. It's not an SIR, it's an IR, right? My Pokemon experts help me. Snover. Steelix for metal. Basic energy. The Steelix full art card's pretty cool. Code card, Snover, Binary, Namel, Delmis, Garnicle, Mega Signal, Shedinja, Lopunny, Graphiai, a air balloon, a trainer air balloon. Interesting. Retreat cost of the Pokemon is the card attached to an air balloon. Wasn't expecting that. That's going to Mr. Mazurek. Water, code card, Switch, Execute, Beware, Ralts, Grumpig, Pyro, Tinkaton, Shiftry, Kyrogue, Valetal, Metal, and code card. Yeah, he's I've been helping him try to move some of his stuff and getting him paid for it, and he just has to bring the stuff, and so he's helping me, getting me some products to be able to bring, and he's local to me here, so building a good working relationship together, which I appreciate for sure. He just tells me what he wants for the boxes, and I say okay, and if I think it's reasonable, like he had a Destined Rivals booster box like this. He said it was $540. I went, pass. No. He said Destined Rivals has just shot up crazy in value. But all right, here we go. Switch, Execute, Beware, Heliopatile, Centiscorch, Stonejourner, Lily's Determination. Oh, I remember the Lily Determination card is worth a lot in this one. Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, Miltank, because we pulled that for Lori that one time. Dialga, Fighting Energy, code card, Shrudel, Heliolisk, Ninecade, Corphish, Pyro, Executor, Strange Timepiece, Kirlia, Heliolisk, Zernaze, Water Energy, code card, Sizzlepede, Newsleaf, Sandslash, Abra, Spirit Tomb, Gumshoes. That's something back here. Surfing Beach, Corphish, Sandslash. That is a Mega Kangaskhan for colorless. Going to Mike Kilmer. So many packs in this thing. Basic Energy, code card, Nastly, Chikorita, Manatine, Miltank, Shedinja, Inteleon, Wally's Compassion, Chi-Yu, Kadabra, Kyrogue, Darkness Energy card, code card, Sobel, Toxicroak, Stoofle, Gimme Goo Hulu, Shuckle, Chi-Yu, Iron Defender, Mega Signal, Holofoil, Steelix Foil, Ryoku Holo card, Lightning, and code card. These names are so hard. It's like you want to talk about testing my grammar capability. These things absolutely do that. All right. Yeah, apparently the code cards or the dragons are the X. It's not Executor. It's the like the gem evolution and surging sparks of the Executor. It looks like a palm tree. It's actually not a grass card. It's actually a dragon card, which is interesting. All right, here is half the box we throw. All right, here we go. Ivysaur, Ultra Ball, Jinx, Onyx, Boss's Orders, Stonejourner, Crawdaunt, Thievel, Bulbasaur, Magnanium on the holo, Basic Energy, Code Card, Tangela, Clauncher, Pachirisu, Graphia, Solrock, Shiftry, Magnezone, Executor, Marshadow. Ooh, nice one for grass. That's the IR, I think it is. The rare illustration. Or illustration rare. For Mega Venusaur. Very nice for grass. Going to Mark. Right? It would be the right, you'd have the right one then. Darkness, Code Card, Sandshrew, Spearow, Magneton, Rabbot, Gumshoes, Tinkaton, Shiftry, Iron Defender, Jinx, Mega Wally for Metal. Pikachu red. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the Pikachu card, but then there's the red trainer card, which is the big draw on that. I forgot there's like different variations on that. Just buy half the box in the break. It'll be good. Lightning, Code Card, Ralts, Makuhita, Thievel, Youngos, Celebi, Crawdaunt, Mystery Garden, Stonejourner. Let Leo Fire on the full art. Well, now we're getting to some more full arts here. Hirayama, Psychic, Code Card, Fearow, Lit Leo, Tinkatink, Graveyard, Celebi, Volcanion, Lily's Determination, Cinderace, Repel, Cinderace, Grass. That is half the box. All right, do one more, and then we'll start running this one down. All right. It's kind of funny. The Spider-Man costume, like the original costume, he looks like Deadpool with his original mask on. Nickit, Snome, Scorbunny, Tinkatuff, Grumpig, Forest of Vitality, Executor, Spearow. Ooh, Ivysaur on the full art. Nice. Nice Ivysaur there. That's a pretty card. Nice Ivysaur. Ivysaur is cool. Magnanium. Basic Energy Darkness. Code card. Fearow. Litleo. Tinkatink. Grivard. Volcanion. Premium Power Pro. Tangrowth. Ultra Ball. Mystery Garden. Raikou. Lightning. Code card. Vulpix. Bulbasaur. Pokemon Center Lady. Riolu. Tangrowth. Goldengo. Premium Power Pro. Helioptile. Slanshrew. Lunaton. Psychic. Code card. Heliolisk. Nincada. Corphish. Risky Ruins. Houndstone. Tinkaton. Boss's Orders. Pyroar. Mega Grivario for Psychic. That's the one you were looking for the other gold one. On the EX. No golds yet. We'll just set that one to the side. Grass, code card, SQ, Lopunny, Knuckle Stack, Magmite, Iron Defender, Soul Rock, Sendascorch, Xerneas, Shed Ninja, Alakazam, Metal, code card, Nasili, Chikorita, Manatine, Miltank, Wally's Compassion, Pyroar, Executor, Garganacl, Switch, Clawitzer, Water, code card. I don't know. So I found out there's no booster boxes for Ascended Heroes. There should be booster bundles, but they don't come out apparently until April 24th. There's no UPCs, I think, for Ascended Heroes. Trying to think. Apparently the Charizard tins are really just 2 Phantasmal packs, 1 Mega Evolution, and 1 Journey Together. I could have bought a Journey Together booster box, but I guess it's kind of the low end of where all these things fall. All right. SQ, Lopunny, Knuckle Stack, Magmite, Boss's Orders, Frostmoth, Kadabra, Latios, Shuckle, Hariyama, Psychic, Code Card, Bunary, Delmise, Numel, Krogunk, Marshadow, Fighting Gong, Kadabra, Newsleaf, Premium Power Pro, Mega Signal full art for the trainer, Basic Energy, Grass, Focus. I think the camera's tired tonight. Basic Grass, Code Card, Ivysaur, Ultra Ball, Jinx, Onyx, Ninjask, Marshadow, Chi-Yu, Parcherusu, Rabot, Cinderace. I feel like there's something stuck in it, wasn't it? Cinderace, Fighting Energy, Code Card, Tyrogue, Sobel, Electrike, Latios, Repel, Ninjask, Toxicroak, Sobel. That is a Mega Latios. That is a Dragon. EX. Mega Latias. Phil was telling me he was getting into this because he has I say it was cousins or nephews. He was making baskets for them and wanted to get some of these cards for him. So I was like, that's pretty cool. Water, Code Card, Sandshrew, Spearow, Magneton, Rabbot, Grumpig, Latios, Repel, Grumpig, Delmise, Dalgra, Fire, Code Card. Well, Chad, as the saying goes, it just takes one break getting the right spot at the right time, and it turns. Kind of like with the Reds, right? We go through the boxes, and then how many boxes do you go through before we finally hit that Ellie auto? It's kind of the same thing with all breaks. They all have. Oh, I'm getting one of these things again. Yay. That's not what I asked to happen. Stand by. Get like a system reset every once in a while. It's very weird. It does these weird things at late night. I think it's our internet kind of glitches. And then we get like all the screens start blacking out and changing. All right, so let's make a signal away. Hey, it beats having to pay for a whole $230 or $50 booster box to find out you get smoked on all the SIRs and IRs too. All right, last pack of the booster box. I do want to thank everybody for filling the breaks tonight. We continue to ride a pretty solid wave of breaks and some pretty good cards and breaks we're coming out with. So new products are always kind of coming out, so we're just trying to stay on top of it. We'll have a new schedule out for next week on Saturday, so on tomorrow, which is today actually. And we'll start drops again on Sunday for Monday and so on, and we'll have a typical break. The week after that, I have to go on travel, so we'll have an adjusted schedule for that week. Beware, Chikorita, Helipotile, Abra. Prospects boxes do have those Kaboom chases. Chi-Yu, Iron Defender, Spirit Tomb, Spoink, Pokemon Lady Center, Lunatone Hollow, Basic Energy Psychic, Code Card. I'm hoping we're going to get some Kabooms out of those boxes. Nuzleaf, Tyrogue, Sobel, Electrike, Shuckle, Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, Ninetales, Magnezone, Krogunk, Venusaur EX. Venusaur was such a massive size Pokemon. Basic Energy, Grass, Code Card, Sandslash, Execute, Grimhole, Thievul, Inteleon, Strange Timepiece, Shuckle, Vulpix, Beware, Zernaze Hollow, Fighting, Code Card, Nictic, Snow, Scorbunny, Tinkatuff, Shedninja, Inteleon, Strange Timepiece, Solrock, Marsh Shadow for Fighting, going to Ray. It's an interesting card. Steelix, Water Basic Energy, Code Cards, Seedot, Ralts, Stuffle, Sizzlepede, Mega Signal, Shedinja, Ninetales, Nictic, Rare Candy, Yveltal, Fire, Code Card, Vulpix, Bulbasaur, Pokemon Center Lady, Riolu, Garnaxil, Gold Hengo, Fighting, Ninetales, Clawitzer, another Mega Mantric again for electric or lighting. Darkness, Code Card, Spoink, Snover, Delibird, Toxicroak, Frostmoth, Lieutenant Surge, Gardancia, Risky Ruins, Yveltal, Kyrogue, Lightning, and Code Card. And that finishes your prospect box. Not bad. We didn't get any of the big ones like we did on our last prospect box, but not bad. All right, we're going to recap the hits, but I do want to thank everyone again for getting the breaks tonight, and thank you for all 5 breaks getting those run. I do greatly appreciate it, and I do appreciate everybody who gets into these breaks and what you do for the community here and helps build it up. So thank you again so much. Our recap is Mega Mantric for electric, Mega Venusaur EX, Mega Signal Full Art, Mega Latias EX, Mega Gardevoir for psychic, Ivysaur Full Art, Marshadow Full Art for fighting, Mega Kangaskhan EX, an Air Balloon Full Art, Mega Venusaur on the rare art, Litleo on the full art, Mega Maui EX, Mega Abyssino EX for water, Snover, and a Mega Mantric. Y'all have a great night. You all have a great weekend. Hope we'll see you back here all on Monday night with drops again starting on Sunday. I will have the schedule out later today. Hope you all have a great weekend, and we will catch you all